Fox will kick it off. They will place it at the 40-yard line. Jacob Graham will place it and boot it away for the Fox Warriors for Seckman. It will be Kolu Waiters and Andrew Kraus deep to return it. Fox getting set to kick, and it is away. High, a little short, fielded at the 10-yard line, and they're going to run left. Cut up the middle, breaks the tackle, and he is down. And that is Kolu Waiters with the opening return, and we are set here for football. And the high school football season is officially underway, Stuart.
Very exciting tonight here for Fox and Seckman, of course, for this game. Waiters there. Nice run back. Started, like you said, near about the 10. Got it close to 30. That's exactly where you wanted an opening drive.
So Seckman will start their first drive of the game at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The quarterback for Seckman is Devin McCoy. 3 men in the backfield. They hand it off, running to the left side, cut outside. Good run, a good 5-yard run there. That was handed to Andrew Kraus. A good 5-yard pickup by the running back, Andrew Kraus, for Seckman.
Kalen True there was on one of the first to tackle. It was really a pile there. But the 10th grader there first on the tackle.
A 5-yard pickup for Kraus. And it's 2nd and 5, Seckman Jaguars. Blue pants, yellow jersey tops with the yellow stripe down the side of the pants, blue helmets. Send a man in motion. They flip it to that man. And he's running right, the end around, going to the right side. Stiff arm, looks like he picked up a first down. That is number 11, Kolu Waiters. And it looks like he is close to the first down. They are spotting it. They're still talking about it. They're on the far sideline. We are on the Fox side. Fox is in front of us. Seckman is moving right to left. Fox moving left to right, and it's a first down. So 2 plays and a quick first down by the Seckman Jaguars. 2 running plays, and they pick up a good first down.
Couldn't ask for more on your first drive to get a first down after just 2 plays. Sometimes when the high school football season starts up, it takes a while until that first down gets to you.
They hand it off to the man in motion. It's up the middle, and that's by Brock Wingermuley. Ball is loose.
I think his knee was down, though, Tommy.
And the referees are putting up their hand. It looks like Seckman, either they recovered it or they ruled his knee was down. It looks like they not exactly sure of the ruling there. It's about a 2-yard pickup there for Seckman. Brock Wingermuley on the carry for Seckman, and that will make it 2nd and 7 from the Seckman 43, excuse me. Seckman breaks the huddle, 2nd and 7. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The quarterback, Devin McCoy, under shotgun. Send a man in motion, going to throw it, hits it to man right to the right side. I believe that's Randy Price on the reception for Seckman on the far side of the field. I believe that is number 26. Number 26, Randy Price on the catch, just shy of the first down. Just shy of Fox territory at the 49.5-yard line. Need to get to the Jaguar 49, so say at 1.5 yards to go on 3rd down for Seckman. Jaguars in the huddle. They break it. 1 receiver to the left. Kind of a T-bone, no receiver to the right. They send a man in motion. McCoy hands it off to the up back. Going up the middle, a nice run. Picks up a first down and deep into Fox territory. That is Andrew Kraus on the carry. A big run by Andrew Kraus. And Fox has a first down, Seckman has a first down. They are into Seckman territory. Kraus, the 5'9", 190-pound senior running back for Seckman, picks up the first down, and they are deep into Fox territory now at the Warrior 33.
Yeah, all he needed right there was about 1 or 2 yards, and he really made the best of it. I think he got about 12 on that one.
I'll let you do the math.
All right.
1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. They hand it off to the up man. I believe that's Kraus again. Good run by him. He'll pick up a couple. Ball was at the 38-yard line. Takes it up to the 34, so a 4-yard run for Andrew Kraus. And it is 2nd and 6. 9:39 to go here in the first quarter. Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan coming to you live from Fox High School The Fox hosting Seckman here, the first ever game on this brand new field here at Fox High School. Seckman on offense, one receiver to the left, one to the right. Kraus in the backfield, under center. They hand it off to Lueders. He's wanting the end around to the right side. He'll get a couple. Going to get close to the line of scrimmage. Probably picked up one, maybe. That's about it.
Only seen the pass one time in this game so far for Seckman. It was successful, about a 6-yard pass from McCoy, but they've really stuck with that ground game, and it's been successful for them so far. There has been no negative yardage so far for Seckman in this game.
A 1-yard run for Cole Lueders, and it is 3rd down and 5 to go for the Jaguars.
Yeah, they haven't even been stopped at the line. That 1 yard, he was going sideways on that one.
And now looks like we're going to get a timeout called by Seckman. Looks like they didn't have the people they wanted on. Yeah, they didn't have the right players on the field, I think. Looks like they were ready to go. Head umpire is talking to the side umpire. Well, maybe not.
Maybe it's an official's timeout.
Yeah, that looks like it was an official timeout. Allowed the players to switch, so I'm not exactly sure what that timeout was or what, but it was whistled by the far line judge on the far side. So Seckman back at it, 3rd down and 5 from the Warrior 32. Man in motion. McCoy dropping back, looking left, going to throw it. He hits the man in motion, and we get a flag on the play. Gets it to number 3, Brock Wingbermuley. He's going to be close to the 1st down. There is a flag on the play, I think. Well, maybe not. I thought I saw a flag fly, but maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination making up flags. A first down for on the reception by Brock Wingbermuley. They're at the 25, and it's 1st and 10, Seckman Jaguars.
Yeah, them not getting a touchdown of this drive would be a travesty for the Seckman coaches right now. They've done a really good job of mixing things up against Fox here on this first drive, and done a really good job of just kind of fooling Fox in some parts.
Now we get a whistle from the far sideline, and now it looks like Seckman is going to take a timeout. So we will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We will be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
Linex of Jefferson County offers high-performance spray-on truck bed liners backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty. The new Linex Extra High-Performance Spray-On bed liners are available in any factory color and are fortified by DuPont Kevlar, which provides a stronger, better-looking bed liner that's UV stable and guaranteed not to fade. Schedule an appointment by calling 636-464-2300 or go online to Linex.com. That's Linex in Jefferson County. Look for the yellow awning.
Back here now at Fox High School, I'm talking myself alongside Stuart McMillan. Seckman is driving on the opening drive of the game. Want to get you elsewhere around the area. Duchesne leads Hillsboro 6-0, a 33-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was no good, and Hillsboro is trailing Duchesne. That is at Duchesne with 7:51 to go in the first quarter.
Well, Tommy, in this game tonight, Kraus has been the go-to guy on the ground. His longest run of the night so far, 13 yards. It was pretty much right up the gut. Didn't have to do much. Fox just kind of got out of the way, and he just kind of kept going. 11 yards in the air tonight so far for 2 first downs on those passes.
1st and 10, Seckman Jaguars from the Fox 25. Coming off the Seckman timeout. And we are back at it. 1st and 10 from the 25. McCoy is under center. Send a man in motion. They hand it up the middle to Kraus. Bounces off a couple tacklers. But he won't get much. He'll pick up maybe 2. We'll see where they spot the football. Started from the 35. Oh, actually,
that's
a better
generous,
run than I thought. Pretty generous run here. That's about a 4-yard run for Andrew Kraus.
I guess the ball touched he got to that area before his knee went down, but kind of looked like he was shorter than that.
So 2nd and 6 for the Seckman Jaguars. They can smell the goal line, and now we get a flag thrown, by the head referee. And we'll see what the call is. It's dead ball foul, illegal motion, illegal procedure on Seckman. So that will back them up 5 yards. So the 4-yard run by Andrew Kraus is They'll lose that yardage, so they'll be looking at a 2nd and 11 here, as the umpire will back them up 5 yards. I want to give you the starting lineups for Seckman. Haven't gotten to do that yet. The offensive line looks like this: Clayton Weiland, Tyler Harper, Zach Racing, Robbie Smith, and Rob Wymore. The wide receivers are Brock Wingber, Muley, Coley Waiters, Tyler Laughlin. Tight end is Jacob Stuckmeyer. Running back is Andrew Krause, and the quarterback is Devin McCoy. Man in motion. McCoy drop to bash, rolling to his right. He finds an open man. Nice throw to Wingber Muley. Cuts back inside, close to the end zone. Pushed out of bounds. A great throw by McCoy to hit Wingber Muley, and he is just shy of the end zone, inside the 5. And Seckman is smelling a score here, which is 6:49 remaining in the first quarter.
23 yards of that reception, about 8 yards so after the catch. Great job by Wingber Muley to kind of get away from all defenders from Fox on that far side of the field. Almost, it looked like 5 red jerseys over there. They just couldn't get to him.
1st and goal from the Fox 4-yard line. Seckman driving on the opening drive here. In off the Krause, right up the middle, and he will be close. I don't think he was in. Seckman really uses a lot of motion, very deceptive in putting a lot of guys in motion. They put Krause as the up man, and they hand it off to him, and he barely even realized he's got the ball. Boy, just shy of the end zone. I mean, maybe by a foot. I'd say that's a 3-yard and 2 foot and 11-inch run there by Andrew Krause. 2nd and goal, inches. And that one, I think, is in. Hand off to Krause, and it is. A touchdown for Seckman. And they are quickly up 6-0 on the first drive of the game on a 1-yard touchdown run by, that was Krause, right? I believe that was Krause.
Yes, it was.
Andrew Krause with the touchdown run with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Andrew Krause takes it in.
Yeah, Krause had a total of 30 yards on the ground on that drive, and it finished it off with a touchdown, exactly what Seckman needed there.
Austin Akins on to kick the extra point for Seckman. The kick is up, and it is good right down the middle. And Seckman is up 7-0 very quickly here with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We will take a quick timeout and come right back. You're listening to KJFF. Seckman up 7-0.
Trio Graphics Printing in Hillsboro, Arnold, and Festus is a family-owned and operated printing company that has been serving the needs of businesses in Jefferson County and the surrounding regions for over 30 years. At Trio Graphics Printing, your full-service union printer, one call, does it all. They offer full-color printing and copying, brochures, flyers, letterhead, signs, wedding invitations, and much, much more. That's Trio Graphics Printing in Arnold.
The doctor is in. Board-certified rheumatologist Dr. Hamid Bashir is now part of Mercy Clinic. As part of the Mercy Clinic, Dr. Bashir belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsive care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Bashir, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
Seckman up 7-0 on a long touchdown drive on their very first possession. This game tonight is brought to you by B&A CarQuest of Hillsboro, the Dan Glore Foundation in Arnold, Pomodoro's Pasta and Subs in Arnold, and Mercy Hospital Jefferson in Festus. I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan. A 70-yard touchdown drive to start the game off for Seckman as they are up quickly 7-0 with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Seckman on to kick it off. The kicker slips as he boots the ball away. It's a short kick. And the whoever picked it up, I missed who picked it up. He was down when he received it. And it looks like the Fox kicker there, Jacob Graham, his plant foot slipped out from underneath him right as he was about to kick it away. And it looks like we are going to get official timeout here, a water break. With the heat like this, they're going to with a heat like this, you know, they do this a lot. I think it's every with 6 minutes left, so they'll probably do it once a quarter, just an official timeout and a water break to let the players get hydrated. And that's a good idea with the heat like it is.
Yeah, it's really muggy, and we were talking during the pregame is that the field gets hotter too with this turf. You know, you think, oh, it's beautiful, it's awesome, it's going to be great for all sports. Well, it also gets really hot. So the kids have to stay hydrated, and a good job that Misha's put these rules in place to kind of get the the players a little water break, even though sometimes they may even not even need it, but they need to get out there and do it anyway.
So the water break is over, and we are back here as Fox will start it off 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Tyler Thompson is the quarterback. We'll give you their starting lineups here in just a moment. Lights are still off. The sun is actually set. It's down behind the clouds and below the horizon. It's actually kind of dark here. They haven't turned the lights on. A little surprising. 1st and 10, Seckman from their own 25. Thompson under center, hands it off up the middle, and he's the runner is Greg Abeda, and he is met immediately. He's probably not going to get any yardage on that. He was met immediately, maybe one on the play. Oh, generous spot. They gave him forward progress of gain of 2 for Greg Abeda. And it's 2nd and 8. The starting lineup for Fox offense looks like this. The offensive line is Dominic Saputo, Brett Grelly, Brandon Lamarca, Jordan Hathaway, and Fabian May. The tight end is Jake Drysdale. Wide receivers are Josh Tipton and Brock Ryder. Running backs are Jake Graham and Greg Abeda. And the quarterback is Tyler Thompson. And now we get a whistle. And a Seckman player just ran off the field. Another one is running on. I've never seen referees blow a whistle to allow the defense to make a substitution before.
Maybe that's something new.
So Thompson is under center. Fox on offense, down 7-0. Under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. There's a run to Abeda on the left side, trying to cut it to the outside. He drags the tackler about 3 yards. A nice run there by Greg Abeda. He was hit pretty much immediately, but he was able to, a good strong run, he was able to pick up a couple yards. Gain of about, let's see, they started at the 20. They give him 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, he just kept his legs moving, and the pile really pushed him those last couple of yards there. He was hit at the line, as you said, but the pile really gave him that momentum to keep going, and he just kept moving his legs, and that's what happens. You keep it going forward.
Yeah, did a nice job. Good, strong legs. Keep moving. So 3rd and 3, it looks like, for Fox. And we get a second player to jump. We'll have to see if it was caused by the offense. We get a flag and a whistle. 2 whistles and 2 flags thrown. The head referee will sort it out with the assistant referees. And, you know, that's the same because you saw the Seckman defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that was Randy James that jumped there. But, you know, if the Fox player moved and caused him to jump, they would call illegal motion on the offense. So that's what they're trying to sort out here. The defense for Seckman, well, and we get and it will be an offsides penalty on Seckman. So that's a 5-yard penalty on the Jaguars, and that gives Fox a first down.
Yeah, it was actually Krause that jumped on that one, but they had he was already lined up, and it looked like some of the other guys were moving, and they were definitely going off what Fox was saying. They were a little bit of movement here and there, and then finally on that last jump, Krause was the first one out.
Good hard snap count by Tyler Thompson. Yep. So 1st and 10, Fox from their own 36-yard line. Seckman showing blitz, handed off the middle. Actually, no, Thompson's going to take himself. Nice cut to the 50. We get a flag into the 45. A nice run by Tyler Thompson into Seckman territory. But hold on, there is a flag on the play. As Thompson got deep into Seckman territory, the back judge threw the flag, took it up to the 45-yard line. That will be a hold on Fox, so that will back him up and negate the good run. Get a score update from Windsor High School. Afton is up 14-0 on top of Windsor.
That's right down the road.
Still in the first quarter.
Yeah, that would have been an 18-yard run right there, taken back from that holding, and that's why he was able to get those 18 yards because of the holding there.
A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So they will still get about 2 yards on the play. An 18-yard run.
Turned into 2, huh?
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it will be 1st and 8 to go for Fox. A good run by Tyler Thompson. Was able to take it himself, fake the handoff, really snuck in around his center, Brandon Lamarca. Thompson under center. They come set. They flip it to Abeda. Running right side, gets to the edge, to the outside, down the sideline. Nobody's got him. No, is he staying bound? 10-5, touchdown. Greg Abeda, no flags on the play. And a long touchdown run by Greg Abeda. And Fox will go for one here, and with the extra point, that will tie it up at 7 apiece. Greg Abeda, a nice job. I wasn't sure he stayed in bounds, but he did. And a first drive of the game for Fox. They will tie it up here should they make the extra point.
Seckman really gave him some yardage here and there, but then Abeda turned it up with a 61-yard run.
61-yard run off the end around by Greg Abeda. A left-footed kicker, excuse me. That is Jacob Graham on to attempt the extra point for Fox.
Interested if you could use your hand.
Left-handed, the kick is up, and it is good. Jacob Graham boots it through, and on Fox's first drive, they answer immediately. It is 7-7 with 3:29. Get a quick score update. Crystal City down 3-0 to Brentwood in the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back here in the first quarter. 7-7. You're listening to KJFF.
Whether you're looking for a windshield wiper motor or a disc brake rotor, you'll find it, along with 800,000 other top-quality automotive products at B&A CarQuest in Hillsboro. From passenger car and light truck, import or domestic, heavy-duty, fleet and farm, marine, ATV, industrial, and more, CarQuest supplies top-quality parts that you can depend on. Hi, I'm Dan Kennedy, owner of B&A. Just like it sounds, centrally located between highways B and A. We take pride in our hometown service, along with a selection that is second to none. Stop in the store or give us a call at 636-794-0900. That's 636-794-0900. Or shop 24/7 at CarQuest.com. We're always there to serve you. B&A CarQuest, located next to the school in Hillsboro. Great people, great products, and great prices. That's CarQuest.
1400 KJFF, and we're online at mymoinfo.com. We're broadcasting this game via video on a web TV. You can watch it worldwide. Watch it worldwide on web TV or mymoinfo.com. The kickoff coming up for Fox. It is to the right. Cola Waiters will take it, and he will go to switch fields to the right side, cuts back, spins around to tackle, and a good run by Cola Waiters. He ran a long way. I think he ran further side to side. It looked like that was basically what that was is Seckman, they decided to, it was a right return. They kicked it to the left, and so he had to get back to the right. I don't know. It's an interesting move there by Cola Waiters, but good return by him.
I would have just kept going straight. I mean, you ran more sideways than you would have going just forward and backward.
Another touchdown by Duchesne, an 8-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is failed, and Hillsboro is trailing Duchesne 12-0. Also, on KREI, Festus leads Farmington 7-0, and North County leads Jackson 14-0. It's 7-7 here with 3:20 remaining in the first quarter. A run by Kyle Wingbermuley on the left side, and he'll gain a couple. Good blocking. Excuse me, that's Brock Wingbermuley. Brock Wingbermuley on the end around for Seckman, and he'll pick up one. Ran about 20 yards, but a gain of 1 for Wingbermuley, and it's 2nd and 9.
I would agree. Just from the backfield, he had to run quite a ways just to get that 1 yard, even with the good block.
Devin McCoy under center, send a man in motion. They'll hand it off up the middle. Couple of yards. Little dive. That's by Brock Wingbermuley as well. Wingbermuley, they're listed him as a wide receiver. He's also listed at 5'7", and there aren't a lot of 5'7" wide receivers. So they've been doing a lot of end-arounds and rushing by Wingbermuley. It's been working. They've been moving the ball very well. 2 drives and 2 touchdowns, one by Seckman, one by Fox, and it's 7-7 with 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 to go for Seckman. McCoy going to the right side, and he hits Wingbermuley on the right side. Nice, bit low, and a good tackle made by number 22, Austin Mayer. The cornerback for Fox slipped him end over end.
Yeah, he upended him when he's hit him right near the knees.
And it will be 4th down and 1 And it looks like Seckman is going to go for it on their own 35. And now it looks like they will bring out the punt team. So Seckman thought about it.
That's a good decision, yeah.
Fourth and well, and see what you do by that is it doesn't allow Fox to get their punt coverage team on the field. Austin Akins is back to boot it away for Seckman. Kalen True is back to return it for Fox. It will be from the 35-yard line, and now we get a flag thrown by the head umpire. This might be a delay of game. A delay of game called on Seckman, so it thought about it too long, and that will back them up to the 30. So the delay of game penalty called on Seckman. Now the lights come on.
Yeah, I see the lights starting to.
Haven't quite taken effect. This is that time of the night. The sun is a beautiful sunset. It's setting over to our left. Austin Akins. Bad snap, and it looks like it's run over, but they did get it away. Going to the right, it will just barely get into Fox territory, but Akins was lit up. It looks like Abeda and Joseph Welty got in and got a piece of Akins. I say got a piece. Actually, they got a lot of him, but he was still able to get the punt off. So a very short punt. Let's see that's about a 20-yard punt for Seckman, and Fox will start the drive with great field position on their own 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was a great job getting that kickoff, even with that pressure on you. Even to get that far is impressive with that kind of pressure and those guys bearing down you like that. Not easy to do. And the referee, you could tell he was saying that they got a piece of it even. So It's amazing that ball got as far as it did.
63 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Fox and Seckman tied up at 7 apiece, and now we get a whistle from the Fox sideline. Looks like Fox called a timeout just barely in time. And so Fox will call the timeout, and we will take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 1400 AM KJFF.
Since 1974, ComTree has helped people suffering from alcohol and other drug abuse. ComTree remains committed to its mission to be an innovative, effective, and responsive community mental health center for Jefferson County. At ComTree, they believe in the importance of addressing issues of concern through direct patient care prevention and educational efforts. Professional care is available to you at ComTree with adult and adolescent programs, inpatient care, and 3 outpatient and aftercare locations. Call 931-2700.
We're back here at Fox High School. 63 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 7-7. We are all knotted up. This game brought to you by ComTree and Festus, YMCA of Jefferson County, and B&A CarQuest of Hillsboro. Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan coming to you live from Fox High School on 1400 AM and also online at mymoinfo.com. You can watch this game on web TV.
Corey Johnson upstairs doing the video stuff tonight, and we got people back in the studio.
Handoff up the middle. That is handoff up the middle for Fox. And that is Jake Graham with the carry. Gain of about 5.
Yeah, it's his first touch of the night. Abeda really had all the touches in that first drive for Fox and really didn't need much with that 61-yard run for the touchdown.
So 2nd and 6 for Fox. And it'll be interesting to see if they can get this play off. 28 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. They're taking plenty of time. And the way they're looking, and they're not looking at the scoreboard, so they probably don't realize what time it is. 19 seconds now. It looks like they will get it off. 2nd and 6 remaining. The handoff. Dropping back to pass is Thompson, and he is hit, and he will be brought down by a slew of Seckman defenders. First guy got a piece out of it was Austin Eberhardt. He was able to escape that, but that slowed him up, and 2 other Jaguars were able to bring him down. So a sack for the Seckman defense, and that will end the first quarter. We finished the first quarter 7-7 after 1 quarter. A great game between 2 very good teams. We'll be back on after this 60-second timeout on 1400 KJFF.
The Medicine Shop, with locations in Festus and Peevely, is committed to providing the residents of Jefferson County with much more than just prescription refills, like free local delivery, automatic refills, and reminders, diabetic and medical equipment, and the personal service that you deserve, just to name a few. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacies, across from the post office in Festus and on Commercial Boulevard in Peebly, caring beyond prescription.
Transmissions to Go in Arnold is proud to sponsor Fox football and all the athletes and coaches who put so much work and effort into the game. Transmissions to Go proudly serves Jefferson and surrounding counties. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, or you can call 636-282-7200. Again, Transmissions to Go, proud to support our young football players and proud to serve such a great community. Transmissions to Go, located in Arnold, 636-282-7200.
Start the second quarter here at Fox High School. 7-7. We are tied up at 7 apiece as Fox and Seckman. Fox will switch fields, and a nice way to end the first quarter by Seckman. A 6-yard loss off the sack of Tyler Thompson. And so Fox will switch over. They will be moving right to left. Seckman going left to right. 3rd and 12 to go. Fox has the ball at their own 43-yard line. Need to get to the Seckman 45. Fox goes into shotgun here. A different look for the Warriors. Thompson dropping back to pass. Lone man back there. Long tie to throw. Long run. And it will be incomplete. He had a man wide open. Josh Tipton was able to get behind the defensive backs. He was open. And Thompson got it in there. But Tipton unable to make a sliding catch.
Yeah, it was a little bit short for where he wanted to actually throw that ball, but good attempt anyway. First incomplete pass by Fox tonight. First attempt, rather, as well.
And so the Warriors will bring out the punt team. Joseph Welty back to boot it away for the Warriors. Colu Waiters back to receive it for Seckman, along with Andrew Krause. Snap is high. Boot is high. Little spiral kick. It will be picked up at the 28-yard line. Nowhere to go. And Fox will push him out of bounds. That was number 5, Tyler Laughlin, on the return. Turn of about 3 yards. Good coverage there by Fox on a really high boot by Joseph Welty. That's really a nice job. Was able to pin him against the sideline. That's exactly how you drop it up. You may not kick it as far, but you kick it high, you pin him against the sideline. It's really hard to get a good return on that.
Sometimes you hope, though, if it's that high that you have some blocks in front of you in the Seckman. Couldn't even get it there, but you're right. That's exactly where you want to put it if you're a punt team.
So Seckman will start at their own 32-yard line. 1st and 10, tied 7 apiece. Both teams have had 2 drives. Their first drive resulted in touchdown. There's a handoff to Krause running left side. He will be hit in the backfield, and he won't get much.
But he just never stops. I mean, it looked like he was stopped at the line dead to rights, and then just kept moving. It looks like he got 2 maybe. Say 3. Let's say 3.
2.5. Yeah. Gain of about 2 yards for Andrew Krause, making it 2nd and 8 from the Seckman 34. Both teams handing out rally towels. You got the Jaguars bleed blue rally towels. You got the Fox red rally towels. There's a flip to the right side. That's to the Waiters. Get a flag in the backfield. Ooh, a vicious hit. But I think it's going to come back. We're probably going to get a hold on Seckman.
Joseph Welty just smoked him from behind, and he had no idea it was even going to happen.
That was Colu Waiters on the carry for Seckman, but I think it's coming back. I think Seckman knows it because they're walking backwards. And so right now they're trying to figure out where they are going to spot the football. I missed the initial call, but my guess would be holding. We will get it here, holding on Seckman. So that will be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Ouch.
And that's going to be, that hold is going to be in the backfield. They're going to back him up to the 21-yard line. A big loss for Seckman after a good run. So that will be 2nd and by a ticket. Basically second and 20 for the Seckman Jaguars. Ball at their own 22. Need to get to the 42. 2nd and 20. Dropping back to pass is McCoy. Needs to escape a defenseman. He does. Gets it away. Gets a man in the backfield. Finds a check down receiver. And he'll get a good pass there. That was Krause, I think. Andrew Krause on the catch in the backfield. Nice job of McCoy to find his check down receiver and at least get some positive yardage. And a nice job escaping the sack at first.
Yeah, he was really scrambling there, and there was really nowhere to go, and Krause turned around and just put up his hands.
So that will be a gain of about 7 on the play. That will make it 3rd and 13. Still not back to that original line of scrimmage for the Jaguars. Affton up 28 on top of Windsor. 28-0 on top of the Windsor Owls with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. McCoy dropping back to pass, loading to the right. Looks like they're running the option. Get a nice block. Plenty of room to run. And he'll pick up about 5 yards on the play. That was a very slow developing play, Stewart. I don't think McCoy was sure what he wanted to do. But he was able to pick up 5 yards on the play. Still not enough for Seckman, and they will have to bring out the punt team.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a play that just never developed, but you're right. It just took forever for something to happen there, and there was no blockers downfield whatsoever for McCoy. After he got past the line of scrimmage, there was just nothing.
So that will make it 4th and 6, and Seckman will bring out the punt team. The punt is away, and it's a good one.
Great punt.
Beta going back. Great bounce for Fox, and it will settle. Andrew Krause will get on top of it.
The entire team will get on top of it.
Boy, that really took a Fox bounce.
Yes, it did.
That was number 34, Kalen True, back to receive the punt. And they drove him back, but it took a good Fox bounce. And Seckman will down it at the Fox 32-yard line, and that's where we will start this ensuing drive for the Fox Warriors.
You know, it's very similar to when we talked in baseball season, Tommy, when it comes down to the turf, and bounces are truer, they're different than grass, and obviously more so in baseball because the ball is majority of the time is on the ground. But here in football, even on a punt, it's going to react differently than the practice field. It's not going to bounce the same.
Rarely have have you ever seen a ball bounce that high on a grass field?
Right, rarely.
Yeah, that bounced about 8 to 10 feet up in the air. So Fox will start on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Handoff is up the middle. Missed to it. Looks like it's Lebeda. Good, strong run. Still going. Good, strong run from Fox. I believe that's Greg Abeda. Couldn't see his number. That's the thing with Fox. They keep their lineup so tight. Yeah, that was Abeda, number 33. You know, they pack them in so tight that they really hand it off. They'll hand it off, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, right behind the offensive lineman. And, that benefits their offense. But it makes it hard to see who the runner is. Desoto up 7-0 on top of Pacific. And in the first half, Fredricktown leads Kennett 7-0. It's 7-7 here. Under 9 minutes remaining in the first half. I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart Millen on KJFF. Back to pass. They hit a man wide open. Ball pops out of his hands, and they will say it is incomplete. That was Josh Tipton. Was wide open. Easy catch, but a good hit by Seckman. I missed who made the tackle, but a good quick hit, and Tipton loses the football, and it is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I missed who made the tackle also, but him doing that, just being there, I think Tipton heard some footsteps in the background. He got kind of a little antsy after he caught that ball and just wasn't thinking about cradling the ball and was thinking about running downfield instead, or running away at least. Second incomplete pass of the night for Fox, and out of 2 attempts.
Well, the stands are full up now here at Fox High School, so full up that some of the Fox fans are actually sitting on the hill. The visiting bleachers aren't quite as big as the home bleachers. There's a run up the middle. That is Jake Graham. He won't get much. He'll be met immediately at the line of scrimmage, mainly get a yard on the play. And Fox is going to have to bring out the punt team. Although it looks like Thompson is going to come over to talk, say, do we want to go for it? They were in this same position earlier when they thought about it, and then they decided to bring out the punt team. The referees are still talking about where to spot the ball. It looks like they're going to have a measurement. They're going to call an official timeout and bring out the change because it is pretty close. So.
It is close. It may be short, but good for them to get the chains out there and make the correct call.
And Tyler Thompson, the Fox quarterback, is going to come over and talk to his head coach Brent Tinker. If they are short, would they want to go for it? And they will stretch out the chains here, and it looks like they're going to be short, but not by much. Short by about 1.5 feet, and so it will be 4th down coming up for the Fox Warriors. And it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Let me ask you this, Tommy. Even with the lights getting up to their full brightness, it still seems there's some dead spots. It seems kind of dark.
It seems very dark.
It's weird.
You're absolutely right. I was actually just thinking the same thing.
There's a lot of shadow.
It's still very dark, not very bright on the field. You're absolutely right. It looks like there's only 4 banks of lights here. There's 2 across the field from where we are.
And then, 2 behind us as well. So
4th and inches for Fox coming up on their own 36-yard line. They'll go for it. 2 wide receivers out, 2 running backs. Thompson will take it himself, falling forward. So not much on the play, but they didn't need much either. So I don't know how you spot the ball when you can't see it, but they will roll it a first down. Most of the pile was beyond the first down marker, and they will pick up the first down on 4th down.
Yeah, that's huge for them.
And so with 7:45 remaining, it looks like we are going to get an official timeout called here. So we will get a water break timeout called on the field, so we will take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back on the other side of this break. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
Don't miss the Double Your Down Labor Day sales event at Twin City Toyota and Herculaneum. Come into Twin City today, and when you lease or finance through Toyota Credit, we'll match your down payment up to $500. Your $200 becomes $400. Your $500 becomes $1,000. Hurry in. The Double Your Down sales event ends September 2nd. Twin City Toyota, just off I-55 and Herculaneum, or online at twincitytoyota.com.
Don't think twice.
Fox High School, I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan. And we get a quick water break timeout. We're back here. A couple score updates. Brentwood on top of Crystal City 17-0. And Duchesne is on top of Hillsboro 19-0 with 11:47 remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Fox Warriors at their own 39-yard line. It's 7-7 with 7:45 remaining in the first half here. Fox Warriors are on offense.
After those first drives from both teams and seeing scores, things have really been stagnant since then.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Thompson under center, dropping back to pass, looking right, just misses low. And who was that he was looking for? It was a sliding grab, but it couldn't be made. Couldn't quite pick it off the turf. Still can't see it.
Looks like Chad Bonner.
Boehner, yep, Chad Boehner.
Okay. Creeping up behind him was Laughlin from Seckman. It's tough to make those catches like that and sell it too. And right there, it obviously hit the turf there, hit the carpet. And the referee from behind could even tell. He was saying, no way.
So 2nd and 10, Fox Warriors after the incomplete pass. 1 receiver to the right, 2 tight to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Tyler Thompson under center. And now we were going to get a whistle. And what is the call here?
Dead ball foul against Fox.
Looks like another delay of game called on Fox. That's the 2nd time this game that they've been called for delay of game. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. I think that was the first one was on Seckman.
Yeah.
So 2 delay of game penalties here between Fox and Seckman.
There's clocks on both sides of the field, too. So
and half the lights are out, though, so it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, some of those bulbs are kind of dim on both of the clocks.
So it will be 2nd and 15 coming up for Fox.
Down to 3 now on the clock right now. 2. Another delay game.
One. Wow. Oh, did they get a timeout called? Looks like the side judge is saying that they got the timeout called, but now they're not. They will say that he got the timeout in time. So Fox calls the timeout to avoid the delay of game, and we will take a 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
I'm Dan. And I'm Clay. For Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. When you call them, you will talk to a real person. That's right, Dan. You don't talk to an answering machine with them. And you never have to press 1 for more options. When I call my dry cleaner, I always have to press pants. Well, you don't have to press anything when you call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance because you talk to a real, local person. Do they do shirts?
For auto, home, life, or health, call me, Farm Bureau Agent Joe Reed in Festus, or stop by my office on Highway 61, just across from Mercy Hospital, Jefferson.
We're back here on 1400 AM KJFF. I'm Tommy Self, alongside Stuart McMillan, coming to you from Fox High School. Fox and Seckman meeting up here. 7-7 is the score with 7:32 remaining in the first half. The pace of this game has kind of slowed here a little bit. Fox been hit with a delay of game penalty. They were able to escape the second one after quickly calling timeout. The handoff is up the middle to Greg Abeda. He skips over tackle. Stiff arm. He's up the line, and a touchdown saving tackle made by number 82, Jacob Stuckmeyer. He was able to pull down on his jersey from behind, and he really saved the touchdown. A great run there by Greg Abeda, the Fox running back. Picks up a big first down and lots more. And deep into Fox territory up to the 42-yard line for Seckman.
Yeah, huge, as you said, touchdown-saving tackle right there. He really just, not much of a tackle, just kind of threw him out of bounds as fast as he could. Abeda about 18 yards on that run.
Fumbled the snap. Thompson picks it up. We get a flag on the play, and we'll get he'll still moving, trying to push the pile. I think it's going to be an offsides penalty on Seckman. So Thompson able to pick up the fumble on the snap and make some yardage out of it, but I think we're gonna get an offsides penalty called on Seckman. Oh, they're gonna call it on Fox.
Was it an illegal motion or something?
Well, usually you think that's a dead ball foul, but they went ahead and let him play.
Yeah, that was maybe some kind of illegal formation. I'm not even sure.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Okay.
Was the penalty on Fox? So that will negate the run by Tyler Thompson. That will back him up 5 yards. So a 5-yard penalty. It will remain first down, and it's 1st and 15 coming up for Fox at the Seckman 47. Excuse me.
And we saw Seckman early on in the game, a lot of not needed fouls, and now penalties now here for Fox too.
Handoff up the middle. That looks like it's Lebeda. A great run. It breaks the tackle. 20, 10, 5. Tackled at the 1-yard line. My goodness, a big run by number 31, Sean Chambers. But he was brought down from behind just at the goal line. And the Seckman, whoever made the tackle, I can't see his number from here, but they just barely got him from behind, was able to chase him down, and he is still down on the field.
That's Kraus.
That's Chad Kraus.
Wow.
Made a touchdown-saving tackle, was able to chase him down from behind, but now he is injured and down on the field. And that is the guy you cannot lose if you're Seckman.
Nope, he's been their star player tonight. And on offense and defense, obviously, with that last play he just showed, it might just be a cramp because he was running hard to catch him, and he finally did at the 1.
That was Sean Chambers. You immediately was like, oh, there's a touchdown, but Sean Kraus coming from nowhere.
Even the coaches were like, hey, we got a touchdown here. They're putting their fists up in the air, and Kraus says, nothing doing, guys.
That was Sean Chambers, the sophomore running back for Fox. And he is still down on the field. Now it looks like the Seckman head coach, Jeff Taylor, is going to come out and give a look at him. Looks like the Seckman trainer and the Fox trainers are both over there and talking to him a little bit. And now he is up. So if you're Seckman, you hope that's just a cramp. And it looks like that's what it is because it looks like he's walking all right. I'll tell you what, when you first get that cramp, that first cramp is just worse. And see, the bad part about that is once you get a cramp, they keep coming on too. And
especially when you're just going 100% all game. And Kraus is one of those guys. He's shown it tonight. He goes 100% or nothing.
Well, he chased him down from behind and made a touchdown-saving tackle at the 1-yard line. It didn't look like Chambers was slowing up any, but he's probably thinking, where did you come from?
Right. No, I thought the same thing. All of a sudden, there's Kraus. I mean, great run by Chambers. Really don't want to take that away from him, but Kraus coming from behind out of nowhere to make that touchdown-saving play. But here's Fox has got another chance, so we'll see what they can do.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line for Fox. 1 wide receiver out, 2 tight ends, handed off up the middle, and it is in. A touchdown, Fox, by number 40, Cody Henson, getting in on the action. And number 40, Cody Henson, the senior running back, will pound it in from 1 yard up, and Fox is up 13-7 now after the touchdown that was set up by the long touchdown run from Sean Chambers.
Yeah, touchdown that almost was.
what might have been. But, yeah, they were able to pass it in. Josh Tipton out for the, Jacob Graham out to attempt the extra point for Fox. Josh Tipton is the holder. The kick is up. Might have got a piece of it. It's wide. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if Seckman got a piece of it, but the kick flies wide to the right, so the extra point is no good. We will take a break. Fox up 13-7 on the 1-yard touchdown run, set up by the long run from Sean Chambers. 6:38 to go in the first half. We'll be back on 1400 AM KJFF.
Wednesday, September 11th at 1 p.m., CT and the retirees will perform at the YMCA. All seniors in the community are welcome to attend. Free. Call Debbie at the Y for more information. And seniors, ask about the Silver Sneakers membership at the YMCA. It's a special membership for seniors, and in most cases, your insurance will pay for it. Get more information at your Jefferson County Family YMCA.
Putting your family first. Putting your family first.
Forget everything you thought you knew about buying tires and hurry in and see the gang at Plaza Tire in Festus. Why? Because Plaza Tire customers enjoy Plaza Tire's lowest price pledge. Plaza Tire service will match or beat any competitor's total tire purchase on any comparable tire. Plus tires anytime with hundreds of tires in stock. No appointment necessary on tire installations. That's Plaza Tire, the quick change artist located at 301 Festus Center Drive in Festus.
The Fox kickoff goes out of bounds. And so that will be an illegal procedure penalty on Fox. We are back here at Fox High School. I'm Tommy Self. 6:38 remaining in the first half. And the Fox kickoff will go out of bounds. Excuse me, it was pushed out of bounds, I'm sorry. So Seckman will start at their own 27-yard line. And it will be 1st and 10 Seckman. Down 13-7 here with 6.5 remaining in the first half. McCoy is under center for Seckman. Hands it off to the right side. Up the middle. A good run there. Who is that? That is number 3, Brock Wingbermuley.
Greg Abeta there with a tackle from behind. Good job to stop him. If he doesn't stop him there, he gets maybe first down on that.
Another good run by Brock Wingbermuley. A 7-yard run, and it's 2nd and 3. 2 wide receivers out, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Devin McCoy under center. They hand it off right up the middle. Krause fighting for yardage, still going. Bounces off about 3 tacklers. And he'll pick up, looks like he's going to be close to the first down. And he will. From where they will mark it, they'll mark it at the 38-yard line. And that will be a first down picked up by Seckman.
Krause, how did he keep moving there? He was hit at the line. I thought he had him. And all of a sudden, he just spin a rama and just kept going north.
So 1st and 10 Seckman from their own 48-yard line. Clock continuing to roll. 5:46 remaining. 13-7 is the lead for Fox. Send a man in motion. McCoy hands it off up the middle. That's Krause. Plenty of room to one. Breaks a tackle and an ankle breaker by Greg Abeta. Just got a foot on his back foot. Got a hand on his back foot. Was able to trip him up. And that could have been a touchdown saving tackle. A 6-yard pickup there by Krause. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Krause on that last play, you could almost compare it to a pinball machine. When you see that pinball flying around in there, hitting the bumpers and things, he's just able to bump off people pretty easily. The Beta had him there at that last strike.
So 2nd and 3 coming up for Seckman from their own 45-yard line. Handoff is to Wingbermuley. He goes up the middle, and he'll be close to the first down. I think he'll be a little bit shy. A 2-yard pickup by Wingbermuley. He's done a very nice job. He's basically, he always splits out as a wide receiver. I think they've only thrown to him once, though, but he's had a lot of carries. Really only 5'7".
Yeah, he's had 2 catches tonight. One of those was that long catch down the field. He had about 8-yard run thereafter, 23 yards total, but you're right. It's been a 1-2 punch between Krause and Wingo tonight.
3rd and a yard to go for Seckman from their own 48-yard line. Really only less than a yard. 1 wide receiver out. That's to the left. McCoy hands it off up the middle. Great misdirection. Really hard to keep track of the runner. There goes up the middle, and they'll pick up a first down and plenty more. I believe that's Kraus.
Yeah, the guy laying on the ground there underneath everybody.
That is Andrew Kraus.
About 4 yards there.
And it looks like we are going to get another officials timeout with 4:14 remaining. So we will take a 30-second break and be back on the other side of this break in 30 seconds. You're listening to KJFF.
Don't think twice. Think Twin City.
Don't miss the Double Your Down Labor Day sales event at Twin City Toyota and Herculaneum. Come into Twin City today, and when you lease or finance through Toyota Credit, we'll match your down payment up to $500. Your $200 becomes $400. Your $500 becomes $1,000. Hurry in. The Double Your Down sales event ends September 2nd. Twin City Toyota, just off I-55 in Herculaneum, or online at twincitytoyota.com.
Don't think twice.
Circuit.
.414 remaining here in the first half between Seckman and Fox. Foxman up 13-7 as we get a little bit closer to halftime. Seckman on a drive, a great crowd on hand here at Fox High School. The Fox stands are full. The visitor stands are full on Seckman's side. They're a lot smaller, so there's a lot of people sitting on the hill across the way from our press box here. First and 10, Seckman from the Fox 47. McCoy dropping back to pass, throws into the flat to Lueders, breaks the tackle, goes out of bounds. A nice catch and run there by Cole Lueders. A big pickup there by Lueders. We'll see where they spot it. They spot it at about the 38-yard line, so a pickup of about 8. And it's 2nd and 2. Say 2nd and 1.
There has not been one incomplete pass tonight for McCoy out of 6 attempts. He has been solid.
Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Fox. A fumble by Seckman on the handoff. Devin McCoy couldn't handle the handoff, and Fox immediately pounces on it. Looks like that was number 16 for Fox. Jacob Graham, the linebacker who was coming in quickly, he pounced on it immediately, and a turnover there by Seckman, the first turnover of the ball game.
Yeah, these are things that really deflate a team. You're on your way to a possible touchdown-type drive. You're trying to come back in this game. You're only down by 1 score, but then you cough up the football, give it to the other team. We're nearing the first half's end. So all of these scenarios are playing in the minds of the players for Seckman right now because of what just happened. And sometimes that's detrimental. That is not good for the morale and the mentality for that team.
So Fox up 13-7 with 4:05 remaining. We'll get the ball off the turnover at its own 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the right side. Thompson dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's going to take off and run to the 45. Brought down from behind. A nice tackle made by number 34, Randy James of Seckman. Chased him down from behind, but a big pickup by Thompson. And it will be 2nd and 1 coming up, a 9-yard carry for Tyler Thompson.
Yeah, that was a good misdirect there. Kind of faked everybody, and all of a sudden he's downfield.
I think he was looking to pass, but there wasn't anything open, and he went ahead and took it himself.
Got good vision if you're able to figure that out in that split amount of time.
2nd and 2 for Fox. Thompson hands it off to Chambers, spins around, was basically upended by number 25 of Seckman, Colton Anderson. Really spun him around. Good pickup there by Sean Chambers. And a first down for Fox, and they get into Seckman territory at the 48-yard line.
Nico Calandro was also there on that touch. That's why he spun in almost 2 different directions. He was getting hit on each leg.
So 1st and 10, Fox from the Seckman 48 with up 13-7 with 3 minutes remaining. Festus all over Farmington, 49-7.
Wow.
Thompson dropping back over the middle. The catch is made, and hit is made and brought down. That's number 8, Kenny Aid. His first time we've called his name, but he gets the big reception. He cooks up with Thompson for a first down. That's about a
16 yards.
16-yard catch. And that will take him to the 32-yard line of Seckman. And Fox is driving.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need out of your offense right there. At least you're passing what I mean. That's the first attempt here today. And completion, I should say. First completion of the day for Fox.
Thompson goes in shotgun, dropping back, looking left, gonna throw, looking at Tipton, and he makes the catch. A good sliding catch right at the 10-yard line. Throw is a little bit low. Josh Tipton able to slide down and make the catch. And Fox is really driving here, and they can smell the end zone.
22 yards.
Get another score update for you. Desoto up 14-0 on top of Pacific. Ball at the 10-yard line. The clock continues to roll. 2:21 remaining in this first half. Fox up 13-7, but they are threatening again. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Thompson in the shotgun. Chambers behind him. They bet the block, throw it into the flat. That's 8 again, but he won't get anything. Ball right at the line of scrimmage, and the Seckman Jaguars all over it. That will make it. Well, it looks like they will pick up a couple. A little generous with the spot, so they'll pick up a yard. 1-yard catch by Kenny Ade. And it is 2nd and 9 from the 9. One receiver to the left, a 2 tight end set for Fox. Actually, a 3 tight end set. Thompson under center, 2 men in the backfield. He hands it off to Chambers. Looks like he was a little misdirection. They couldn't decide. They were running the option there. Couldn't decide if he wanted to let go of it, but Chambers took it, and he picked up a couple on the right edge.
Walking away from that, Chambers cramping maybe in that right leg. He's limping just a smidge there a little bit. He's just getting back into the huddle.
A pickup of 4 on the play takes him to the 5-yard line, and it is 3rd and 5. Looks like they have basically an extra yard. So really, you have to score here if you're Fox, because you basically have it's third down, but you're inside the 10, so you have 4 extra chances at the end zone. You have to score here. And now we get a timeout called by the side judge. And who called this timeout? And it will be Fox calling the timeout. So the Fox Warriors can smell the end zone. They are in danger of getting up. They are up 13-7 right now, but they're looking for more. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout on the other side of this break. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
The world's got plenty of tough to tackle day in and day out. What you need is tough to hand right back. We call it Line-X Premium. It's our ultra-durable, easy-to-clean, UV-resistant spray-on coating for your truck that'll outlast darn near anything you or that wicked Mother Nature can dish out. Yep, even that hot mess is no match. The wind can't break it, water can't penetrate it, and the sun can't fade it. A bed liner that looks as new as the day was sprayed for life. To put Line-X Premium's tough in charge of guarding your truck bed, check out online linex.com.
KJFF Festus, Crystal City, Imperial, DeSoto.
13-7 is the lead for Fox on top of Seckman with 48 seconds remaining in the first half. Fox with the ball at the Seckman 5-yard line. They'd love to get up 2 scores here and take it into the locker room. 1 receiver to the right, 3 tight ends, 2 running backs in the backfield. Thompson under center, takes the snap, flips it to Abeda, wanting right side, got a couple blockers, trying to cut it in, and he will just barely get it in. Was really slow on that run. He really didn't turn on the jets. He was waiting for the blocks, but he was able to get to the edge and get it into the end zone. And Fox goes up two scores. 19-7 is the lead for them here with 42 seconds remaining. Another touchdown for Fox.
Yeah, the setup there was beautiful, even though it was a little telegraphed. Seckman couldn't catch up, and Abeda just too quick, really. When he started to turn all those jets and get going, he just made it to the end zone before Seckman could get there. And now that turnover's not looking good for Seckman.
That's 6 points off the turnover there, as you mentioned it. Yeah, and Fox mixed their first extra point on the first touchdown. They're up 19-7. So they will go for 2 here, up 19-7, and try to make it a two touchdown lead. 1 wide receiver out. This is basically the same setup they had before. Thompson under center, dropping back to pass. Going to look at Abeda in the flat. Can he get in? He does. Walks right in, does Greg Abeda. And the 2-point conversion is good for the Fox Warriors. And they go up 21-7 with 42 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back on the other side of this. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
The Medicine Shop, with locations in Festus and Peebly, is committed to providing the residents of Jefferson County with much more than just prescription refills, like free local delivery, automatic refills, and reminders, diabetic and medical equipment, and the personal service that you deserve, just to name a few. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacies, across from the post office in Festus and on Commercial Boulevard in Peebly, caring beyond prescription. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
A short kick by Fox as they started right off, and it looks like it went out of bounds. They were trying to kick it short, maybe try and get it themselves. That's kind of a half onside kick. Kick it to somebody who's not normally used to catching it, but the ball will go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And so they will get in. Fox will get an illegal procedure penalty, and now the head referee is going to talk to Jeff Taylor here.
I think it's because, Tommy, there might be two flags on this play because there was a little bit of a scuff there after the ball had already landed out of bounds, and then they threw flags, but there could have been multiple penalties.
Well, see, when you kick the ball out of the bounds like that, the opposing team has the option. You could have them re-kick it, or you could take the ball at the 35-yard line. And it looks like they're going to ask Fox to re-kick it here. It's an illegal procedure penalty on Fox. So when that happens, right, Seckman has the option. They can ask them to re-kick it, or they can take the penalty and get the ball at the 35, and they're going to decide to have him re-kick it. And now some Seckman fans are walking through the Fox stands over here
with the Seckman gear. They've got all of their paint on their bodies. They've got the big flag walking through the crowd. That's why it got so loud there for a second, and the cheerleaders for Fox are trying to outdo them. The crowd was kind of getting into it there. So definitely a heated rivalry here tonight between Fox and Seckman. A lot of fun.
This is a rivalry, man.
This atmosphere is just awesome.
Yeah. This is what high school football is all about.
Yes, it is.
So Fox will kick it off again from the 35-yard line. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they try and do the same thing with a little bit of a short kick and a half, kind of a half onside kick, kicking it short. Dylan Graham will kick it away, and he will kick it towards the sideline again, and that's gonna land out of bounds.
Spot.
It landed a foot out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Will they make him kick it again? I guess if they'd want him to, right?
They can ask him to kick it again. And
I'd do it.
It looks like they will.
I'd do it.
I don't know why they kicked it out of bounds again.
I just kick it deep.
42 seconds. There's been 42 seconds left in this game for about 10 minutes now.
Yes, it's funny how football goes sometimes. Sometimes the clock keeps moving. Sometimes it stays put. It's the nature of the beast.
21-7 is the lead for Fox. 42.2 seconds left in this game. 2 illegal procedure penalties on Fox on the kickoff. Both kicks going out of bounds. The tight end Dylan Graham, he's also a kicker. Excuse me, that is Jacob Graham, sorry. They're still trying to decide what they want to do. There's a late substitution here. Fox can't figure out the
special teams.
What they want to do here.
Yeah, tough time here. Finally got enough players on the field.
So Jacob Graham will kick it away, the left-footed kicker. Will kick it away from the 35. And now they're going to try an onside kick, and it's going to be grabbed by Fox. The onside kick is good for the Warriors. It went 10 yards, and they pick up the onside kick. What a surprise there, and well executed by the Fox Warriors to execute the onside kick. After 2 illegal procedure penalties go out of bounds, the Warriors execute a perfect onside kick. The Seckman Jaguars weren't expecting that at all.
Tommy, I think Seckman was completely fooled right there, as we were. I mean, we were thinking, what are these guys doing? Maybe it was an act that entire time to get the other team kind of off their game. And, Tommy, the crowd did not even react either I think everybody's confused on what just happened, and maybe they'll react here in a moment. But onside kick gathered by Fox. They have the ball with just 42 seconds to go.
And so they will start at their own 44-yard line. They have a long way to go. Don't have a lot of time to do it, but the way that they threw the ball in that last drive, they did move the ball pretty well. They didn't move it super quick, but, they did throw the ball pretty well. So they might be able to get down there. They need to go 54 yards to get a score here.
Yeah, they had two consecutive throws, 16 and then 22 yards back-to-back. They were going down pretty quick.
Thompson is in the shotgun, and we get a whistle and a flag. A dead ball here. Well, the pace of this game has really slowed down here recently.
Well, it's just back and forth. At some point, you're thinking, man, is this game going to get going? And then it turns around and it speeds up, slows down again.
Another delay of game penalty on Fox. That will back them up 5 yards.
That's their second of the night. Almost 3, but they had that timeout.
I hope the clock operator remembers to start the clock when they snap this ball. He hasn't had to do it in a while.
Right, he might have gone to get something to eat at the concession stand down here. Well, there's a lot of people out here with different kinds of gear. We see Seckman people selling stuff, Fox people selling stuff. Great atmosphere for a football game.
1st and 15 for Fox. They'll hand it off to Abeda running left side. Nice cut. That's Chambers, Sean Chambers gets dragged down from behind by number 25 of Seckman, Colton Anderson. Big run there by Chambers. Tell you what, he has been really good. Wasn't really talked about a lot coming into this game, but he's had a couple of very nice runs.
Yeah, that's his 3rd touch of the game. 16 yards right there. His first was good for 25. Stopped at the goal line early on, if you remember.
Big pickup, 1st and 10 from the Seckman 45. Clock is rolling with 30 to go. They hand it off up the middle to Chambers again. No, Thompson takes it himself. Good fake. And he'll pick up 5 yards on the play, but the clock is continuing to roll. Need to hurry here if they want to get a score. 20 seconds and rolling. A 5-yard pickup on the quarterback keeper by Tyler Thompson. 1 receiver to the right, 3 tight ends, 2 men in the backfield. 7 seconds to go. 3 to go. They take the snap. Thompson's going to roll to his right, and he's going to be brought down and sacked by number 54, Brad Diekman. We'll sack him on the final play from scrimmage here in the first half. So Fox, they get the onside kick. They get an extra possession. They couldn't quite punch it in from 42 yards out to start the drive. But they will go into the locker rooms up by 2 touchdowns. The Fox and Seckman, the Warriors lead at 21-7. We will go kick it back to our KJFF studios.
We're going to take a break, then we'll come back here for first half analysis. Then we'll go back to the studios. We'll catch up with them soon.
We will take a break, and we'll be right back on 1400 KJFF. So Seckman is about to kick it away. Ball at the 40-yard line, and that is booted away. That is high and deep, and that is going to go into the end zone. A touchback for Seckman, and so Fox will get the ball at their own 20-yard line. A great kick there by Austin Akins, of second. Really a good, strong drug. They were able to bounce it into the end zone. And in high school, as soon as the ball crosses the goal line, it is an automatic touchback. So Fox will start their first drive of the second half at the 20-yard line. 21-7 is the lead for the Warriors. Trying to make it, with this drive, they can make it a 3-score game. Thompson will be back out at quarterback. 1 receiver to the right, 2 men in the backfield. And now we get too many men on the field. Wow, you talk about mistakes. They sent 12 men on the field, and we immediately get a penalty for the Fox Warriors.
Yeah, they've made those mistakes. They haven't made any major mistakes when it comes to maybe a turnover or any big yardage situations where they're roughing the pass or anything like that. We've seen the little mistakes, and that's cost them at times. But, Seckman really hasn't able to overcome that even and take advantage of those situations even to stop them here. But we have not seen Fox this far away from their a possibility of a touchdown in this game.
Yeah, they're starting at their own 20, and now the 5-yard penalty. They'll get it 1st and 10 from their own 15. Hand it off up the middle, and it won't be much on the carry for Fox. It looks like it will be Abeda on the carry. Gain of maybe 4 on the play. So pretty good run, but they're still looking at 2nd and 11 from deep in their own territory. Ball at the 8, so call it a 3-yard run for Abeda. Great crowd on hand here at Fox High School. It's pretty even, though. A lot of Fox fans, a lot of Seckman fans. I would say it's a huge. There's a run up the middle. Nice carry by Abeda, but he is met immediately by the Seckman defense, and he will pick up maybe 2 yards. They're picking him up. They almost pulled his shoulder pads off his head. He hadn't been wearing a helmet. So a 2-yard pickup, and they're back to the original line of scrimmage, but now it is 3rd and 10 Fox from their own 20-yard line. Fox is taking a long time to get plays in. Thompson's still looking over there for the play. So I wonder, you talked about those mistakes and those delay of games penalties. It could be on the coaching staff too, because they just now got the play into him with 7 seconds left on the game clock. 2, 1. There it is. Delay of game. That's not a player mistake. That's on the coaching staff.
It is,
because it took them forever to get the play out to him, and it looks like they were able to get the timeout called in time. So we will get a timeout by Fox. Before we tell you about that, Affton is up 41-0 on top of Windsor at the end of the 3rd quarter. So we will take a break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the KJFF.
The doctor is in. Board-certified rheumatologist Dr. Ahmed Bashir is now part of Mercy Clinic. As part of the Mercy Clinic, Dr. Bashir belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsive care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Bashir, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
21-7 is the lead here for Foxes. Foxes deep in their own territory. This game is brought to you by Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer, Farm Bureau agent Joe Reed and Festus, the Lowry Law Firm, Line X, Trio Graphics and Printing, and Transitions to Go, both of those in Arnold. The second time Foxes had to call timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty, and it is 3rd and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Dropping back to passes, Thompson looking right. He hits Timpson, and it's out of his hands. A nice coverage by number 5, Tyler Laughlin. He was behind the runner. He was behind the receiver, but he was able to get a hand around him and break up that pass. Great defense by Tyler Laughlin.
Yeah, that was amazing. We've seen that a couple times tonight from Seckman tonight, being able to break up passes, and we've seen that 2 other times tonight. That's why Thompson has 2 incomplete passes tonight for Fox. Chalked up another one. And there's a skunk outside the building. It's got to be.
4th and 10, and Fox will bring out the punt team. Punting from their punt is away high, and it will off a Seckman. It's still on the floor, and Fox will recover it. Fox recovers the botched punt by Seckman. Another turnover by Seckman, and Fox catch.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties, and we'll try and get this back on the air as soon as possible. And in the meantime, we'll catch up, and I will let the play-by-play gentleman know what's going on. Right now, I'm going to take a 30-second break, and hopefully we can return to the game right after this.
Since 1974, Comtree has helped people suffering from alcohol and other drug abuse. Comtree remains committed to its mission to be an innovative, effective, and responsive community mental health center for Jefferson County. At Comtree, they believe in the importance of addressing issues of concern through direct patient care prevention and educational efforts. Professional care is available to you at Comtree with adult and adolescent programs, inpatient care, and 3 outpatient and aftercare locations. Call 931-2700.
Whether you're looking for a windshield wiper motor or a disc brake rotor, you'll find it, along with 800,000 other top quality automotive products at B&A CarQuest in Hillsboro. From passenger car and light truck, import or domestic, heavy duty, fleet and farm, marine, ATV, industrial and more, CarQuest supplies top quality parts that you can depend on. Hi, I'm Dan Kennedy, owner of B&A. Just like it sounds, centrally located between highways B and A.
Great. A 45-yard.
And we're back at the game.
A 45-yard touchdown run by Tyler Thompson is going to have to be brought back after a holding penalty on Fox. We apologize for the technical difficulties there. We went offline for a second, so we apologize. But it looks like we are back on and we've got it working all right. But anyway, while we were gone, Tyler Thompson broke away up the middle for a 45-yard run, but it was called back for a holding penalty. And so Fox will be back in their own territory. It is 2nd and 10, Fox from their own 47-yard line with 9:25 to go. It's still 21-7. Handoff up the middle to Abeda, breaks the tackle, gets through the line to 35, 20, 10, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Greg Abeda, forget about the holding call. Greg Abeda able to capitalize on the great blocking, and they got past the touchdown that was brought back by Thompson, and Greg Abeda able to get all for naught, and Greg Abeda takes it in from 47 yards out.
Yeah, 53-yard run there for Abeda. He's over 100 yards on the night. He has been incredible.
And so the Fox Warriors will line up for the extra point here.
Back-to-back plays where Seckman was just all out of sorts. They could not get their defense set up and get Fox figured out.
Jacob Graham on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up. It's a low kick, but it makes it through. And Fox goes up 28-7 with 9:14 remaining. You're listening to KJFF. We'll be back in a minute on KJFF. 28-7.
Don't think twice. Think Twin City.
Don't miss the Double Your Down Labor Day sales event at Twin City Toyota and Herculaneum. Come into Twin City today, and when you lease or finance through Toyota Credit, we'll match your down payment up to $500. Your $200 becomes $400. Your $500 becomes $1,000. Hurry in. The Double Your Down sales event ends September 2nd. Twin City Toyota, just off I-55 in Herculaneum, or online at twincitytoyota.com.
Don't think twice.
The Medicine Shop, with locations in Festus and Peevely, is committed to providing the residents of Jefferson County with much more than just prescription refills, like free local delivery, automatic refills, and reminders, diabetic and medical equipment, and the personal service that you deserve, just to name a few. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacies, across from the post office in Festus and on Commercial Boulevard in Peevely, caring beyond prescription.
28-7 is the lead for Fox. 9:14 remaining, and Fox will kick it off here. It's a short, high kick. It will be taken at the 25-yard line on the far left side. Looks like it's Wingbermuley with the return, and there is a injured Seckman player down immediately, and
Looks
he
like
is writhing in pain.
It looks like Wingbermuley.
We get a couple of
it isn't Wingbermuley.
We get a couple of score updates for you. Jefferson R-7 leads JFK 18-14 at halftime. Affton is all over Windsor 48-0. At the end of the third quarter, and Hillsboro trails Duchesne 26-0 with 4:42 to go in the third quarter. We get an injured Seckman player down, and that looks like it's more than a cramp.
Yeah, he is face down, completely flat out on his belly, and he is not moving right now. He was definitely in pain.
The trainers from the Fox side will go ahead and go out and attend to him. Well, we want to remind you that this game is brought to you by Mercy Hospital Jefferson, Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum, McFarland Travel in Festus, Comtree in Festus, and YMCA of Jefferson County. Well, Stuart, 9:09 remaining in the third quarter here. 28-7 is the lead for Fox, and again, able to capitalize on a huge turnover and mistake by Seckman.
Yeah, it just seemed that anytime Seckman gets a little bit off their game, or actually, I just say the turnovers. Anytime they have had those turnovers, I don't want to say they've coughed up just giving runs to Fox, because that first one was definitely all Fox. I mean, they were just able to throw it downfield, mess with Seckman in that way. But this time, they just could not get their defense set up. I don't think they knew if they were going to pass or throw. It was real tough to pick that up even from our end. But at the same time, on the field, Seckman was just – they had no idea that they were starting to run down the field. First, I believe, was it Chambers that ran downfield? And then Abeda had his shot. So
Chambers had the long run and he was tackled at the 1 yard line by Kraus, and then Abeda punched it in from 1 yard out.
Right.
And then Abeda got the 2-point conversion as well.
Right. That was on the touchdown in the first half, but I mean, like, this pass play.
Right.
Was it Chambers first, and then they brought it back?
I believe
it was Abeda.
It was Tyler Thompson had the 45.
Thompson.
Yeah, that was while we were off the air.
Right.
Tyler Thompson had a huge touchdown run from 45 yards out, but that was pulled back on the holding penalty. But the very next play,
that's what I was.
Greg Abeda. Yeah, sorry,
that's okay.
We were miscommunicating there. Well, the injured Seckman Jaguar is still down on the field.
Does not look good.
And no, it doesn't look good. And looks like, well, now he's moving. Well, the trainers are
moving back and forth just to take a look at him. And
they're down there close. It doesn't look like he's moving. It looks like they might have to bring the ambulance on because there's a person running to the sideline, and I can't tell who it is, but
it's somebody in a low number.
It's one of the Seckman Jaguars. But let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll take a break here on KJFF while they tend to this injured Seckman Jaguar. So 28-7 is the lead for Fox on top of Seckman with 9:09 remaining in the third quarter. There's an injured Seckman Jaguar down on the field, and it looks like he is very injured because it looks like they're still tending to him. All the players are down on one knee. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back on the other side of this. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
Linex of Jefferson County offers high-performance spray-on truck bed liners backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty. The new Linex Extra High-Performance Spray-On bed liners are available in any factory color and are fortified by DuPont Kevlar, which provides a stronger, better-looking bed liner that's UV stable and guaranteed not to fade. Schedule an appointment by calling 636-464-2300 or go online to Linex.com. That's Linex in Jefferson County. Look for the yellow awning.
I'm Dan. And I'm Clay. For Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. When you call them, you will talk to a real person. That's right, Dan. You don't talk to an answering machine with them. And you never have to press 1 for more options. When I call my dry cleaner, I always have to press pants. Well, you don't have to press anything when you call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance because you talk to a real, local person. Do they do shirts?
For auto, home, life, or health, call me, Farm Bureau Agent Joe Reed in Festus, or stop by my office on Highway 61, just across from Mercy Hospital, Jefferson.
Transmissions to Go in Arnold is proud to sponsor Fox football and all the athletes and coaches who put so much work and effort into the game. Transmissions to Go proudly serves Jefferson and surrounding counties. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, or you can call 636-282-7200. Again, Transmissions to Go, proud to support our young football players and proud to serve such a great community. Transmissions to Go, located in Arnold, 636-282-7200.
Tommy himself with you alongside Stu McMillan. We are here at Fox High School. It's 9:09 remaining in the third quarter. 28-7 is the lead for the Fox Warriors, and there is an injured Seckman Jaguar down on the field. And it looks like they're not bringing on the ambulance yet. But it looks like the paramedics were about to come out, and now that they waved them off, the trainers are still out there for both teams. You got trainers on both sides of the field in blue and red shirts. And they're both out there, and they were bringing on the paramedics, but now there's a female paramedic that is walking back to the ambulance on the far side. Now I don't know if that means that they're going to bring the ambulance on, or if they have it figured out and they don't need the paramedic. I don't know, but you just hope that this isn't a super serious injury, and whoever this is going to be able to continue to play. Maybe not today, but at least tomorrow. I hope it's not super serious.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But it looks like number 6, Andrew Eberhardt. I was looking through some binoculars just a couple minutes ago while we were doing the break, and it's definitely a low-digit number. It looks like number 6, and hopefully he's okay. And we still have not seen any movement.
Yeah, he's not moving. So you wonder.
Coaches are probably telling him to stay put, and that's a good idea just to make sure. And it looks like the ambulance is on the move now.
Well, I mean, it didn't. There wasn't anything that I remember seeing that looked awful. Usually if it's a concussion or something, there's usually some kind of hard hit that you see.
Or concussions, you walk off the field and you sit down on the sideline.
Right, or you see something, but
broken collarbone, you stay put, or something like that.
But I never saw any kind of big hit or big collision from anybody on the field. I never saw anything. I just saw that there's a big swarm of players, and they all kind of continue to move down the field while there was a player that was still down there, and he's not moving. When they first came out there, he was literally writhing in pain. He was kind of moving around a little bit, and it looked like one of his legs he was moving it side to side in pain. But ever since then, they have been. It looks like he's been very still, and they've not had a move. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people out there. You've got, you have 3 members of the Fox squad on there, 2 trainers, and you have trainers from Seckman. And now it looks like they're going to bring the ambulance. So this is not a good sign if you're bringing the ambulance on.
Nope.
But
that's why you got it out here. It's good that schools are mandatory now, where they have an ambulance near the field if there is a serious injury, even something close to it. That they're able to get that young player to the hospital or to an area to where they can be helped or fixed or whatever they need to happen. And it's good that teams have that. Every school is pretty much mandatory that they have an ambulance near the field. And the ambulance now, Rock Township Ambulance, is back onto the field now, backing onto the field. And hopefully this young boy is okay and they can tend to him. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. Things going on, and I think his parents are out there. I see some blue shirts that aren't part of the staff.
You see some people that aren't dressed coaches.
Right,
exactly. You can tell the coaches. They're in
the
khaki shorts and the red shirt, the blue shirt. But it looks like there's a woman out there that is not dressed like not dressed like a trainer. So they continue to bring the ambulance out. The player is down at about it's a Seckman player, and they're down at about the 33-yard line. So the ambulance has had to go from the far end of the field, and you just hope that this is not a life-threatening thing. It's not a or a career-ending thing. But I'll tell you what, if it's serious enough to bring the ambulance out, then this is not a situation where he'll probably be back out there tomorrow. It could be a broken leg or a
something has got to be serious enough to where, we don't want to make any speculation, but it's got to be serious enough to where they're out on the field, obviously, and tending to him. But out of 4 years that I've done high school football for Jefferson County, this being my 4th year, I've never seen an ambulance go on to the field. Now, I've seen kids taken away in ambulances because of something that happened on field, but I've never seen where a player is not moving whatsoever, and then they put them in the stretcher, put them in the ambulance, and drive away.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of high school football games, and this is probably only maybe the 3rd I think I've ever seen an ambulance have to come onto the field. Well, while they take the injured Seckman Jaguar and they put him on the stretcher there and take him off the field, we will go ahead and take another break, and we'll take a break, and we'll take send it back to the KJFF, our studios. Matt West.
Wednesday, September 11th at 1 p.m., CT and the retirees will perform at the YMCA. All seniors in the community are welcome to attend. Free. Call Debbie at the Y for more information. And seniors, ask about the Silver Sneakers membership at the YMCA. It's a special membership for seniors, and in most cases, your insurance will pay for it. Get more information at your Jefferson County Family YMCA.
Putting your family first. Putting your family first.
Forget everything you thought you knew about buying tires and hurry in and see the gang at Plaza Tire in Festus. Why? Because Plaza Tire customers enjoy Plaza Tire's lowest price pledge. Plaza Tire service will match or beat any competitor's total tire purchase on any comparable tire. Plus tires anytime with hundreds of tires in stock. No appointment necessary on tire installations. That's Plaza Tire, the quick change artist located at 301 Festus Center Drive in Festus.
Don't think twice, think Twin City.
Don't miss the Double Your Down Labor Day sales event at Twin City Toyota and Herculaneum. Come into Twin City today, and when you lease or finance through Toyota Credit, we'll match your down payment up to $500. Your $200 becomes $400. Your $500 becomes $1,000. Hurry in. The Double Your Down sales event ends September 2nd. Twin City Toyota, just off I-55 in Herculaneum, or online at twincitytoyota.com.
Don't think twice.
The world's got plenty of tough to tackle day in and day out. What you need is tough to hand right back. We call it Line-X Premium. It's our ultra-durable, easy-to-clean, UV-resistant spray-on coating for your truck that'll outlast darn near anything you or that wicked Mother Nature can dish out. Yep, even that hot mess is no match. The wind can't break it, water can't penetrate it, and the sun can't fade it. A bed liner that looks as new as the day was sprayed for life. To put Line-X Premium's tough in charge of guarding your truck bed, check out online linex.com.
Straight Talk 1400. We'll send it out there to Fox High School and get you caught up on that game in just a second. Want to give you some updated scores. It is Festus all over Farmington in the third, 63-13. North County is beating Jackson 21-13. That's a turnaround. Previously, Jackson was winning, but now North County is on top. That's our J98 game of the week. The update game, Fredricktown beating Kennett 13-7. Other scores from around the area. We're in the third quarter, and it is Brentwood beating Crystal City 41-0. We have Desoto at Pacific, and Desoto is winning 21-14. Other scores, last one's, and we don't have a lot of updated scores, but we do have this. It is Affton beating Windsor 48-0 in the third, and also in the third, it is Perryville beating East Prairie 13-12 in a very close game. We'll send it back to the gentlemen out at Fox High School right after this.
The Medicine Shop, with locations in Festus and Peebly, is committed to providing the residents of Jefferson County with much more than just prescription refills, like free local delivery, automatic refills, and reminders, diabetic and medical equipment, and the personal service that you deserve, just to name a few. That's the Medicine Shop Pharmacies, across from the post office in Festus and on Commercial Boulevard in Peebly, caring beyond prescription.
Since 1974, ComTree has helped people suffering from alcohol and other drug abuse. ComTree remains committed to its mission to be an innovative, effective, and responsive community mental health center for Jefferson County. At ComTree, they believe in the importance of addressing issues of concern through direct patient care prevention and educational efforts. Professional care is available to you at ComTree with adult and adolescent programs, inpatient care, and 3 outpatient and aftercare locations. Call 931-2700.
KJFF Festus, Crystal City, Imperial, DeSoto.
We're back here at Fox High School. 9:09 remaining in the third quarter. It is 28-7. Fox on top of the Seckman Jaguars. And the injured Seckman player, he is up and he is in the ambulance, and they are taking him off the field. And I would say a little bit of good news is that they didn't pick him up and put him on the stretcher. It looks like they were able to help him on the stretcher. He's kind of sat down onto the stretcher himself. And a nice round of applause. Good sportsmanship from the Fox fans here, giving them a nice round of applause as the ambulance exits off the field. And so they'll give them some time to. And this is when it takes good coaching. Really, you have to get back into the game after, especially for Seckman. You see a teammate like that go down, get seriously injured, have to be taken off in an ambulance. But you still have to play, and you still have to play. You have to come back by 21 points here. And, both teams back out there doing a little bit of running, doing a little bit of stretching, and trying to have to get back and get back into game shape.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that can do to you as a team. It could really just knock you down, or there's some things it could make you do, too. It's just ruin the rest of your game, or maybe it picks you back up and says, you know what, we're going to play for this kid. We're going to keep fighting. And Seckman, that's exactly what they need to do. Just keep fighting and try to reverse some of the things that they've been doing in this game. Because of those turnovers, they've been a problem. And we're not 100% sure who it was that was taken off there, but looks like the players are about ready. Before we do that, a couple score updates. Affton 55-0 on top of Windsor with almost the end of the game, and Hillsboro got on the board off an 80-yard touchdown run by Chris Walsh. The extra point is no good, but Hillsboro still trails Duchesne 26-6 in the third quarter. Well, we are back at it. Seckman is on offense, 1st and 10
from their own 43-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left. 3 players in the backfield. McCoy under center. He fakes the handoff, gives it to the right side, and that's Lauder going to the right side to the 40, to the 35. Caught down from behind. They'll slow him up, and they'll be able to break the tackle. A great play by Fox to be able to come from behind and get him, but a nice run there by Cole Waters to be able to break free and get it deep into Fox territory, into the 18-yard line, and Seckman is smelling the goal line.
Yeah, that's exactly what Seckman needs in this game. The longest run of the game for Seckman, 36 yards on that one. Nice job by Lauders to kind of split the defenders right up the field and kind of do a showboat dance to get away with one of the other defenders as well, and he gained at least 5 yards from that shimmy.
There's a handoff to Krause, bounces to the left side, but brought down in the backfield. Nice job by Fox to cut through the line and bring him down to no gain for Krause. Might have even lost maybe a half a yard. And it will be 2nd and 10 at the 18, the Fox 18. 8:28 remaining in the third quarter, 28-7 Fox on top of their rival Seckman Jaguars. I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan. A great crowd here on hand at Fox High School, and you just hope and pray that whoever it was for Seckman had to take it off in the ambulance will be all right. McCoy under center, hands it off to the running right side. That's Lou Otters, and he will be brought down right at about the line of scrimmage. Good job by Fox. That Fox defense, they're not fooled at all. They're really swarming to the runner.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do when the opposing team gets in that red zone. You need to spark up that defense a little bit. They were surprised by that run by Lauders, and now they haven't been fooled in the last 2 plays.
Greg Abeta was in on that tackle for Fox. Gain of a yard on the play. It's 3rd and 9 for the Jaguars from the Fox 17. Under center, one receiver to the right, one goes in motion. They're looking right. They'll throw it to the 10. There's to the 5. And the reception is good. That's number 26, Randy Price. He'll make the catch, but he is shy of the end zone. But they will pick up the first down, and it will be 1st and goal coming up for the Seckman Jaguars.
Still 9 yards right there for Price and McCoy. Nice little flat pass, pretty much. Just kind of threw it out to the side, and he was there and ready.
Yeah, not a whole lot fancy. Nothing real fancy about that. Price did a good job of getting wide open. And so it is 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for Seckman. Send a man in motion. They hand it off to Wingber Muley up the middle, fighting for it. And he will be brought down just shy of the goal line. Good run there by Wingber Muley. Credit Jake Drysdale getting in there and making the tackle. And here's a note of concern for Fox. Tyler Thompson is on the bench, and he is being tended to. I noticed that he was limping a little bit coming off the field. And so they are tending to him a little bit. And hopefully for them, he can get back out on the field. It is 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line for the Seckman Jaguars. Trying to get back in it and make it a 2-score game, down 28-7. Under center, send a man in motion. Fake the handoff up the middle, pushing. The whole pile's in the end zone. It's got to be a touchdown. A touchdown for Seckman. I missed who it was. But a touchdown run, and I believe that's Krause is the last man to emerge from the pile. Andrew Krause with a 2-yard touchdown run with 6:21 remaining in the third quarter. A good run, a good strong there, and that's really Krause's game. We've seen a lot of good strong runs by Andrew Krause. He hits the line, he hits it hard, and he keeps moving after contact.
Yeah, he's only had one time tonight where he's gotten over 10 yards, but he just keeps chipping away. Out of 13 touches, like I said, just one touch over 10 yards. Just keeps chipping away at that Fox defense.
Akins is on for the extra point, and it is good. The touchdown by Seckman cuts the lead in half. It is 28-14 when Seckman within 2 scores with 6:21 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. You're listening to KJFF.
Hi, this is David McFarland. At McFarland Travel, we are a full-service travel agency specializing in one-on-one service. We discuss your needs and desires, do our research, and provide you with options, all within parameters that you have set. When you book online, you do all the work and then give your hard-earned money to someone you will never meet and without fully knowing what your options are. Shop locally and book safely with McFarland Travel at 206 Main Street in Festus, or call us at 937-5679 or toll-free 888-440-5679.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
Kickoff coming up for Seckman as it is 28-14 for Fox after the good long kick by Seckman. They'll back him up, but Abeda will take it out from the 5, up the middle to the 25, cuts it to the 30, spins around. A nice tackle made by Seckman, but a great return by Greg Abeda to take it up close to the 35-yard line. And a good return by Abeda to put Fox in pretty good field position to start off this drive. They're still up 28-14 with 6:13 remaining. I want to remind you that this game on KJFF is brought to you by Transmissions to Go in Arnold, Trio Graphics and Printing in Arnold, and Plaza Tire Service in Festus.
Yeah, good job by Abeda to get upfield right there. He had good blockers. That's why he got to where he was, because of that blocking.
A couple of score updates for you. DeSoto leads Pacific 21-14, and Crystal City trails Brentwood 41-0. First and 10 Fox from their own 36-yard line, and we get a whistle. And it looks like Seckman called a timeout here. And they did. Seckman calls the timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the other side of this break. You're listening to KJFF.
The doctor is in. Board-certified family practice physician Dr. Padmini Charles is now a part of the Mercy Clinic. Dr. Charles belongs to a healthcare team that is thousands strong, linking you to experts everywhere you find Mercy. It is coordinated, responsible care that is all about you. For more information or to schedule an appointment with Dr. Charles, call 636-933-2900. Learn more about Mercy or find a Mercy Clinic physician at www.mercy.net.
6:10 remaining in the third quarter here at Fox High School. Fox leads Seckman 28-14 after the timeout called by Seckman. It will be 1st and 10, the Fox Warriors, on a great return by Greg Abeda. You know, you could definitely tell this is an early season game. You've seen a lot of timeouts late, right before the ball is tapped, guys lined up incorrectly. We've had a couple of delays a game. It's definitely an early season game. And both these teams will have a lot of things to work on after at practice next week. 1st and 10 Fox from their own 34-yard line. Tight formation here, one receiver out wide. Thompson hands it off. No, he'll take it himself. Nice fake, but Seckman is all over it, and they'll hold him maybe a gain of 2 on the play. You know, that's just the thing for Fox. They line them up so tight. They have 2 backs in the backfield there, and they're so tight in formation that you can't tell if Thompson handed off to this guy, or he's going to take it himself. And I think that's one of the reasons that they've been so successful. And now look at Thompson. Thompson is limping. As he's headed back to the huddle, he is limping a little bit. He is favoring that right foot, and he is limping as he's walking up to the line of scrimmage. And you'd hope that they're not going to call any more design runs for Tyler Thompson. 2nd and 8. Thompson hands it off. No, he's going to take it himself. Jumps over the pile. And he takes it up to the 44-yard line, a gain of 2, and he is still limping.
Yeah, that was a planned handoff there, and he just missed the handoff and just kind of kept going. Thompson was stuck out in the middle.
And Thompson can barely get to the sideline.
He could not put any weight on that right foot at all.
And they're completely taking him off of the field, and so it will be number 11, Josh Tipton, the wide receiver, who's going to come out and bring the play. He's going to line up at quarterback. And he was actually not listed at number 2 on their depth chart at second, but Josh Tipton, the wide receiver, is going to come in and line up at quarterback. Under center, 3rd and 5. Hands it off up the middle to the left side, breaks away. That's number 8. That is Kenny Aid, Kenny Aid with a good run. And that's exactly what Fox needs to be able to get the run game going with your quarterback on the sideline. A big run by Kenny Aid, and now we get a Seckman player down. And it looks like this could just be a cramp for Seckman, number 75, Otto Finneisen. He is down on the play. The trainers from both sidelines will come out and tend to him. We get a final from Affton High School. Windsor falls 55-0. Windsor Owls team that is just trying to improve. Has a lot of people back, but still trying to improve. Tyler Thompson, the quarterback for Fox High School, he is on the sideline on the bench. Could not put any weight on his right foot, and now Otto Fenison will limp off the field, and that's definitely a cramp there. It's going to take him a while to get off the field.
Boy, too.
That's a big cramp. Probably.
Yeah, that's it. 75. You can tell he's got that big number for a reason. You know, Thompson. It's surprising to me, Tommy, that Fox would run him twice in a row. I know it looks like the second one, the second attempt at a run was supposed to be a planned handoff, and it just failed. But because he just jumped up into the air and just kind of tried to get away.
Well, there were 3 players lying on the ground, and he basically just jumped right over the top of them. 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. 28-14 is the lead for Fox. The Warriors starting quarterback, is on the sideline, and Josh Timpton is under center for the Warriors now. 1st and 10 from the 42 for Seckman. They flip it to Abate, and he is met immediately, and he is going to lose yardage. Big defensive stop there by Seckman. Excuse me, that is Kenny Aid. Kenny Aid back there took the flip, but he lost a lot of yardage on that play. Seckman was all over it.
Yeah, Cole Waiters popped him hard. He knew exactly what was happening there, and loss of yardage there for Fox. Good read there.
A loss of about 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 15. Fox can't figure out who they want on the field. Tipton will be back out as quarterback. It's interesting. Tristan Fritz is listed as their 2nd-string quarterback. They hand it off up the middle. That's to Aid. Bounces it out to the left side. He'll take it up to the 40. A good 6-yard run for Kenny Aid. And Fox just trying to continue to move the ball, and you can expect Seckman. And see, this Seckman, if you're Seckman defense, you expect their quarterbacks on the bench. They've run it the last 5 plays. This is when you can pack the box and really focus on trying to stop the run. And Fox just trying to get out, can keep the clock moving. 3:22 remaining, but, it's only a 2-score game. Seckman, if they can get the ball a couple times, this game is not over yet. 3rd down and 9. From the Seckman 40 for Fox. They hand it off to Aid, and we get a whistle on a flag. They blow the play dead. And what is the call here? Dead ball foul. Illegal procedure on Fox, and so that will back them up 5 yards. Legal procedure penalty on Fox, and so that will take them from 3rd and 9 to 3rd and 14 and back into their own territory at their own 49-yard line.
I like this Tipton and Aid combo. It's kind of cool. They definitely been able to mix things up. They got stopped one time, but Aid had the 25, sent back 5, then gained 6. So, and he's been actually used in the air tonight only. Tipton also, for that matter.
Under center, looking to throw it, throws it deep, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, Jake Drysdale, the tight end. And I don't think Drysdale ever knew they were coming. And, talking with Fox beforehand, Drysdale was good. They intended him the tight end. They intended him to be their big target. That's the first time they've thrown to him all night.
You're exactly right.
Will bring up 4th down, and Fox will bring out the punt team with 2:41 remaining in the third quarter. 28-14 the lead for Fox. Seckman will send back 2 players to receive the punt. Cole Waiters on the right side. The snap is good. The punt is away. A low burner. It is right at Tyler Laughlin, and he's running left side, switching fields, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. He went all the way from, the near side hash mark and passed it on this side, ran all the way to the other side of the field, and didn't pick up much. And so Seckman will start with the ball at about their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, we've seen that almost every time there's a punt or a kickoff to Seckman. They always switch fields, and they're out of breath by the time they get 5 yards. Seems like having that go to the ball mentality instead of going to the blockers would be better for them.
2:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Fox leads at 28-14. Seckman will start on offense with the ball at their own 28. First and 10. Send a man in motion. McCoy hands it off to Kraus, and he's going to be swarmed and brought down in the backfield. Negative yardage there. Excuse me, that was not Andrew Kraus. That was Cole Waiters. And so that will make it second and about 14 to go from the Seckman 25. 2 minutes remaining, and the clock continues to roll.
First time we've seen negative yardage for Seckman here tonight.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. They send a man in motion. McCoy dropping back to pass, looking right. They find, they had a man that was wide open. They had Randy Price wide open, but Lou Waiters thought it was to him. He jumped up and tipped it, and Price saying, dude, I was wide open. But Lou Waiters, I don't think he didn't realize that Price was right behind him, so an incomplete pass there by Seckman. And it will remain 3rd and 14.
Yeah, Greg Abeda, the Shark, was hovering too for Fox, so it wouldn't have gone too far anyhow. But you're right, yeah, miscommunication really stopped a positive yardage play there in the air for Seckman.
So 3rd and 14 to go for Seckman, and most likely you think they would go into the air here, deep in their own territory at their own 25-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left, 3 men in the backfield. Ball's on the ground, fumbled the snap. There's a pile for it. Ball is on the ground, big pile. No signal yet from the referee. That's the second time Seckman has fumbled the snap, but they will get it back here. First time they coughed it up, but they will fumble the snap here, get it back, but they will have to bring on the front team on 4th and long.
Yeah, your hope for Seckman right there was to try to get some offense, at least get to the 50 and try to scare Fox just a little bit. Did not give them any more confidence here in this game, but Seckman couldn't get it done here on this drive.
1:10 remaining in the third quarter. Seckman will boot it away. The kick is away. It's a low burner. Fielded at the 45, cuts to the left side, brought down. Great tackle made by Tyler Laughlin. He was all over it and immediately brought down the return man for Fox. That's number 34, Kalen True. And we get a flag on the play.
Yeah, Fox really wanted a face mask there.
A couple of referees are discussing it. Flag is down right at the 50-yard line. The flag came a little bit late. It seemed like it was after the play was made. So the referees will discuss it. It's always interesting when the referee points at the flag, thinking, I threw this, so this is mine.
Yeah, we know exactly what they're saying, don't we?
And it looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Fox. And it looks like we'll get a personal foul called on Fox. So that must have been, I kind of missed where that came from. But a personal foul will be called on Fox, so there must have been some little extracurricular activity after the play.
Yep. There might have been a couple words spoken that the referees did not take kindly to, and that's what happens sometimes if you're squawking and referee don't like what you're saying, then it's going to happen.
Oh, there actually were 2 penalties on the play. There was an illegal block in the back on Fox. That was declined, and then there was a personal foul on Fox, and that one is accepted.
So they get a first down, but they're way back there.
Yeah, the return went to about the 45-yard line, but they will back them up 15 yards. Obviously, I was wrong on the 45, so it will back them up. They will start at the 33-yard line, where Fox will start their drive here with 56 seconds remaining in the third quarter, up 28-14 on top of their rivals, Seckman Jaguars. Tyler Thompson, the starting quarterback for the Fox Warriors, still on the bench and being tended to. And Josh Tipton back in there, quarterback. Tipton takes the snap, hands it off to Abeda, but he is met immediately and pushed backwards. Actually, wow. I was really fooled. He gained a yard. There was basically 2 piles. One was going forward, one was going backwards.
You're right.
I don't think half the players on Fox and Seckman didn't know where the ball was. So
he might have gotten 2 yards
there. A pickup of 2 yards.
Wow. Yeah, I was just as fooled as you were, as there were two piles. The second pile backed up at least 5 yards behind the line, and that the first pile, the initial hit, stayed in positive yardage. It's kind of strange.
Well, that just shows you how great that Fox has been on the misdirection. 2nd and 8 with 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Have time for one more play. Tipton takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, but not much doing. They're still continuing to push the Pliable. You know, I've really been impressed by both sides. They've had running backs that they'll get hit immediately, but they continue to move. And there was a short run. That was by a Beta. He was hit immediately, but to continue to push the pile. That will be the end of the third quarter. We will go to the fourth and final quarter. Fox leads at 28-14. We'll take a minute break and be right back. You're listening to KJFF.
Trio Graphics Printing in Hillsboro, Arnold, and Festus is a family-owned and operated printing company that has been serving the needs of businesses in Jefferson County and the surrounding regions for over 30 years. At Trio Graphics Printing, your full-service union printer, one call, does it all. They offer full-color printing and copying, brochures, flyers, letterhead, signs, wedding invitations, and much, much more. That's Trio Graphics Printing in Arnold.
Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer of Hillsboro is your regional law firm, offering help with many diverse areas of the law. Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer is a full-service law firm and practice with expert, experienced lawyers. When legal representation is a must, you need a law firm that you can trust. So turn to the professionals at Roberts, Wooten, and Zimmer on Highway 21 in Hillsboro. Call 636-797-2693. For more information, log on to robertswootenzimmer.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Fox High School. I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan. 12 minutes remaining between Fox and Seckman, and that's all the time that Seckman has to try and come from behind. They are down 28-14. Fox is on offense. They have the ball at their own 38-yard line, and they're looking at a 2nd and 5.
Two things that would really help Seckman right now. A turnover in their favor. Secondly, big, long plays, whether through the air, on the ground. We saw one from Lueders in that last drive, but they couldn't do anything with it.
Tipton hands it off. Chambers continues to go, and he picks up a first down. Another good run by Chambers. It looked like he was hit immediately, but he continued, and he broke through the pile, and he picked up a first down.
Yeah, it looked strange. It almost looked like a bounce house out there as they were bouncing back and forth, and finally just got that about 5 or 6 yards.
And we have got another player down, and it looks like it is a Fox Warrior that just a cramp. I can tell you already because he was lying on the ground and he was pulling his toe
doing
towards
some stretching.
him.
Yep.
And
you're going to see that.
Yeah, and you're going to see that probably this week, maybe next week.
The next couple of weeks,
depending on how hot it is. And you're going to continue to see that. So,
we're already in the mid-80s by Monday, so it might not be as bad next week, but we may have a little bit of it still.
So the Fox Warrior down on the field with an injury. They will push on his leg. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll come right back. You're listening to High School Football on KJFF.
For unique party sandwiches, pasta, and salad trays, go to Pomodoro's on Jeffco Boulevard in Arnold. They can make you the perfect sandwich for any occasion, whether it's a family or friend get-together, a holiday party, or a sporting event. You can dine in or carry out. They specialize in quick carry-out service. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 11 to 8, and Sundays, 11 to 7. For the perfect sandwich, stop by Pomodoro's in Arnold or visit them on the web at pomodorosjeffco.com.
Ten seconds into the fourth quarter, 28-14 is the lead for the Fox Warriors on top of the Seckman Jaguars. Fox has the ball at their own 45-yard line. And I still don't see Tyler Thompson. Tipton's going to take it himself. They run the option. He flips it to Grant to the 40, to the 35. A great play and a nice tackle made by Tyler Laughlin again for Seckman. He's had a couple of big tackles, But nice job by Fox there. They ran the option, and you have two athletic guys. Josh Tipton, the wide receiver, and the backup quarterback. He is out there as Tyler Thompson was injured earlier, and ran the option, and they ran it to perfection there.
Yeah, at first it was 10 yards, and then they got at least 10 more on that.
You know, I don't even see Thompson on the sideline
I don't
anymore,
either.
Stuart.
He is not sitting where he was earlier, nursing that left foot, or that left side.
So 1st and 10 from the 34, a handoff up the middle. It's not going to go very far as Jacob Graham gets pushed back and thrown down. And so a loss of a couple yards for Fox. Yeah, Thompson, he was sitting over there on the bench, and they were taping him up and they were working on him, but I don't see him on the sideline anymore, so it appears that he has gone to the locker room. And, oh, no, there he is. There he is. I see him now. He's still limping. He is emerged. I found him. He's moving around. He's still limping a little bit, favoring that right ankle or right foot some. But he still doesn't look like he is in good enough shape to go back into the game.
He's got the helmet on.
So. But, you know, Fox has still been moving the ball pretty well with Tipton under center. And it looks like Fox is going to call a timeout. They're going to let the play clock go all the way down to 1 second. 10:44 remaining in this game. And Fox leads at 28-14. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to 1400 KJFF.
Hi, this is Mike Lowry with the Lowry Law Firm. If you're facing criminal charges or suffering from devastating injuries, call our law offices in Hillsboro or Festus. Since 1997, we have offered professional, service-oriented representation in Jefferson and surrounding counties. Our goal at the Lowry Law Firm is to put your mind at ease and, most importantly, to achieve solid results. We are the Lowry Law Firm in Festus and Hillsboro. Look us up on the web at thelowrylawfirm.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.
Fox will continue to be on offense after this timeout. 10:44 remaining in this game. 28-14 is the lead for the Fox Warriors on top of the Seckman Jaguars. I'm Tommy Self alongside Stuart McMillan.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Been a good game.
It has been a great game.
It has been super tight, but both been an early season game, and both teams have played pretty well. There's definitely things that they'll work on. Tipton under center. Seckman showing blitz. They hand it off to Aid. Breaks a tackle. Runs through a tackle. He'll pick up a couple of yards. A good run there by Kenny Aid.
Yeah, he's got so much potential. What he's been able to do here, just on just this drive. Actually, this drive is the first time he's had touches. 24 on the first. He had some negative yardage there after with 5. But then he's had 6, now 7. And he has just been a workhorse here on this drive with Tipton having to be under center and him in the backfield. They've made a nice 1-2.
It will be 3rd down and 4 to go for the Fox Warriors with the ball at the Seckman 27-yard line. 2 men wide, 2 men behind the backfield. Oh my gosh, he took it himself, but he was drilled right as he got rid of it. But they're still going to lose yardage. Number 81, Brock Ryder, picked it up, but Tipton was absolutely floored about a half a second after he got rid of the football.
Yeah, it was a battle of the 11s, Tipton versus Lueders, and Lueders lit him up like a Christmas tree. I mean, he just slammed him, but somehow Tipton got that ball off, still with negative yardage, but kudos for him getting for that ball off.
And he's still running around. Doesn't look like he's shaking up. I'm fine. Pops right up.
Tough kid. He was able to get up right after that, right back in there. Not limping, not even hurt at all.
4th down coming up here for Fox. They will go for it. 7 yards to go with the ball at the Seckman 30-yard line. Tipton under center, drops back, looking to throw, going to throw it to the right, looking for Drysdale. It's incomplete. Throw goes out of bounds, and Fox will turn it over on down deep in Seckman territory at the 30. You know, this is the part of the field where you just have to go for it because your kicker can't kick it that far. It's too short to punt it, so you just go ahead and go for it. You're not giving up a whole lot, and unfortunately turn it over on downs there, and Seckman will take over at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, Tipton 0 for 2 on the night, incomplete passes, but a valiant effort there. It went way out of bounds, though. Tight end had no chance.
And that's just the second time Drysdale has been targeted. Both times Tipton has been throwing to him. And so it will be 1st and 10 Seckman with the ball at their own 29-yard line. 9 minutes remaining, but Seckman down 28-14. They send a man in motion. McCoy hands it off to that man in motion. That is Wingbermuley. A good run, a good 8-yard run. Spins around, breaks a tackle, and he'll pick up about 8 yards. A nice run there by Brock Wingbermuley.
There's another guy that's been consistent for Seckman here tonight. Him and Kraus have been the 1-2 really. And they've done a good job of chipping away. They just can't string anything together on one particular drive. The first drive, excellent. No errors, no mess-ups. Really, not that many flags. I can't even remember a flag on that first drive for Seckman. They were able to go down and score.
Hand off to Wingbermuley again. He falls forward. He'll pick up about 5 yards and a first down. And as you say, Wingbermuley moving it a little bit better. And it would be huge for Seckman if they can move the ball well here in this drive and make it a one-score game with, still plenty of time remaining, but clock continues to roll with 8:24 remaining. 1st and 10, Seckman with the ball at their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, Seckman trying their hardest to make this a big rivalry contest here. Let's see what they can do here on this drive.
Handed off to the Waiters, running right side, gets through a hole, and he's brought down from behind, but he'll pick up about 5 yards. A good run there by Lou Waiters, and Seckman continuing to move the ball, but the clock is continuing to roll, so they need to hurry it up just a little bit, down 28-14. They need 2 scores in less than 8 minutes.
Yeah, there's no reason to panic right here, and you don't want to overdo it either, but at the same time, you do want to have some sense of hurry.
This is one of those situations where you say be quick, but don't hurry.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's funny how that oxymoron goes, but it's so true.
2nd and 5. They flip it to the Waiters, running right side, following a block by Kraus, cuts it to the outside, and he's just shy of the first down. A good run there and a nice block on the outside by Andrew Kraus. But it looks like Lou Waiters will be just shy of the first down, a 4-yard pickup. We get a final from Duchesne. Duchesne defeats Hillsboro 26-6, and that is a final. That is the second final we've heard of. We're most likely going to start hearing some finals cycle in. This game going a little bit longer. You had the long injury time out there, and you had a couple of bad situations there. The guys haven't been able to stay consistent. 3rd and 1. They hand it up the middle to Kraus. He bowls forward. He'll pick up about 7 yards, and an easy first down for Seckman. And they're still continuing to move it, but the clock is continuing to roll as well. 6:52. And Seckman is in Fox territory.
I'm not sure why Seckman is not going with the pass here. They've been so consistently with that pass tonight. McCoy does not have an incomplete pass. He is 7 for 7, and there is not one completion under 5 yards. So, I mean, they've got the pass there.
Hand it off to Wingbermuley on the end around. He'll pick up a couple, maybe 3 yards on the play. Gets it to the Fox 39.
But, if you're running it downfield and continue to get first downs and it's working, keep at it. But every once in a while, you need to fool Fox a little bit with that pass, and they've been successful every time they've tried. Only one time in this second half if they tried, and it was a 9-yard completion to Price.
6:10 and counting. Ball at the Fox 40. 2nd and 8 for Seckman. McCoy dropping back to pass, looking right, going to throw it deep, and that is incomplete. And he underthrew Kraus a little bit. Actually, I think that's Price on the incompletion. He was looking for Randy Price over there. Throw was a little bit behind him. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that pass, it just went straight up in the air. It almost looked like it slipped out of McCoy's hands. As he went back to throw, it almost looked like his delivery point just was too far back, and he put it up into the air more than putting it straight. And I think that's what messed up Price because he was going farther downfield. I think that pass was meant to be more like a Hail Mary. Instead, it ended up just going out of bounds near the 15 or 20.
That stops the clock with 5:57 to go. They hand it off to the Waiters, running right side, breaks a tackle through. It's another block. Stiff arms the man, breaks another tackle to the 10, the 5, touchdown. What a run there by Cole Lou Waiters. A great run from 40 yards out. Broke about 3 tackles, stiff-armed another guy, and they have got it within 1 score. Should they be able to convert the extra point here? 28-20 with 5:47 remaining. And a great drive there by Seckman, and had all their success on the ground, Stuart.
Yeah, absolutely. Right there, Lou Waiters going 40 yards. It's actually pretty close to his other long run of the game he had at the start of this second half. 36 yards this time, a touchdown for Seckman. And back in the game there, Tommy.
Aikens back on to complete the extra point. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And Seckman makes it within one score, 28-21. We've got ourselves a great ball game on hand. 5:47 remaining. Fox will try and hold it out and keep another possession out of Seckman's hands. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to high school football on KJFF.
The Glore Foundation is named in honor of the humble parents of the foundation's founder, Dan Glore. For over 30 years, the Glore Foundation has supported schools, churches, and cultural arts in the community. Today, the Glore Foundation continues to embody core values, so please join the foundation in embracing its support of children, conservation, education, good jobs, medical research, and recreation. The Glore Foundation, working for a better tomorrow. That's the Glore Foundation.
Putting your family first.
Hi, this is Calvin Dantley at the Jefferson County Family YMCA. We're looking for teens ages 12 to 17 to be a part of our Teen Leaders Club. They'll have the opportunity to interact with each other and have fun while discussing topics like goal setting, financial management, community service, and even dating and relationships, just to name a few. Contact me, Calvin Dantley, and find out more about the Teen Leaders Club at your local Jefferson County Family YMCA, 931-9622, or online at www.ymcastlouis.org.
Kick it away, and it is fielded by Abeda. He'll let it bounce, and he will let it bounce into the end zone. It's an interesting move there by Greg Abeda. That's a ball that he easily could have caught, but he was going to let it bounce into the end zone, and so a touchback. And so Fox will start their drive at the 20-yard line. We get an officials timeout here, but, Stuart, you mentioned that Seckman really needed a big play, and with that Cole Waiters 40-yard run, that's exactly what they needed, and they've got it within a score.
Absolutely, and it kind of started off for Seckman. They kind of got tipped off to Waiters' moves and what he was able to do right at the start of the second half. He got the ball early on with that drive with Seckman. He got 36 yards downfield, and they thought, you know what, let's try it again. Let's see what he can do. And he did it, 40 yards, stiffed arm one guy, was pushing another guy out of the way. He did everything he could to get to the end zone and did it and got Seckman back in this game, exactly what they needed. Now, mind you, that touchdown was scored after a turnover on downs. I know it's kind of it doesn't really matter because they were so far downfield, but that's still, they got the turnover on downs and they were able to score off that. So Seckman taking advantage of Fox there on that drive.
It's a one-score game. Fox with the football. They lead it 28-21. With 5:47 remaining, they start with the ball at their own 20-yard line, and I'm sure they would love to take all this 5:47 minutes off the clock. Chambers breaks the tackle, spins around, and he is loose to the 30, to the 35. Tipton out there blocking for him, and he takes it up to the 41-yard line. Finally brought down by Cole Waiters. He has really stepped up here in the second half. A touchdown-saving tackle and another great run by Sean Chambers of Fox. A big run there. Clock continues to roll, and it gets them up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 22 for the Warriors.
Yeah, the ball actually was dropped, Tommy, early on in that. It was actually dropped at first. Chambers was able to pick it up, and because of that, it kind of was a misdirect. Almost like if it was an intentional fumble almost, and Seckman kind of bit the bullet and went the other way.
Are you saying they just did the fumble Ruski? There's a handoff up the middle. No, Tipton fakes it, takes it himself, can't get to the outside. It's Seckman, sniffs it out immediately. A good first tackle there by Laughlin, and a couple other players were able to come from behind and clean it up. Number 25, Colton Anderson, with the finishing tackle.
Yeah, Brad Dickman was there as well. He was one of the guys who was helping him slam him down. That was a vicious hit there at the end.
A gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd and 7 from the Fox 45-yard line with 4:46 remaining and continuing to roll. And if you're Fox, keep it on the ground. Just continue to roll and just try and keep it out of Seckman's hand. And if you do give it back, don't leave any time on the clock. If you can get it to score, if you can. 2nd and 8. The handoff to Chambers running left side. And he'll pick up a couple, not much. Falls forward for maybe 2 yards. Tipton will go back over to the sideline, get the play. And you wonder, I don't think this was something that Thompson was doing. Thompson wasn't going all the way over to the sideline. He would stay out by the huddle and get signs in. and you wonder if Tipton maybe just doesn't know the signs, and he has to come over the sideline.
No, I
every
think
time.
you're exactly right, Tommy. You know, he wasn't even on the depth chart, as you said earlier, as a second string. Now he's thrown out to the game. And you know what? He's doing a darn good job of keeping out there and keeping these guys steady and ready to go for Fox. So I've been impressed with Tipton.
3rd and 5 for Fox from their own 46-yard line. Tipton will take it himself. No, they hand it off to Chambers. Boy, it's so, it's a little bit dark, so the football's kind of hard to see, but there's so many misdirects by Fox, and a good run there by Chambers, and he'll be close to the first down. He'll be shy by maybe a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. And a decision here for the Warriors. The officials are going to talk about it, and it looks like the officials are going to call a timeout and bring over the chains to measure it.
Yeah, this is a big measurement right here. First down, it really gives Fox what good teams do, be able to run down that clock and keep up with the first downs. But if it goes in Seckman's favor, they have a chance to come back in this game and win it. Or at least tie it, I guess, right now.
3:42 remaining on the game clock. 28-21 is the lead for Fox. And the first down is going to be short. They're going to be short of the first down. Short by about a foot. And so you have a decision coming up for Fox. You have 4th down and a foot at about the Seckman 48-yard line, 49 and a half, basically.
I think you kick it deep and try to pin him deep here.
It looks like they are going to go for it.
Wow.
And, this could be a situation, Stuart.
Where they fake it, you think?
Well, not a fake it. You bring the offense up. You give the hard count. You try and get Seckman to jump off sides and give you the, and it might not be the case. They might just be going for it. They've been moving the ball well. They only need to go about a half a yard maybe, and they've been running the ball well. It could just be a gutsy play calling by Brent Tinker. Tipton is under center. No, Thompson is back out there. No, that's Aid. Kenny Aid is under center. He'll take the direct snap, falls forward, and he is going to be close to the first down. That'll depend on the spot, and that's a pretty generous spot from where they're looking at it, and I think that they're going to get it.
I would agree with you.
Kenny Aid with the quarterback keeper, basically.
I don't think he made it to that spot. And the chains are already moving, but without even a second look.
Yeah, I mean, from where they spotted it, it was clearly a first down, but a little bit generous of a spot. You have to give him forward progress, and he gets it to the 47-yard line, and a fresh set of downs for Fox with 3:17 to go. Tipton back in under center. He'll take the snap, hands it off, running right side is Chambers, spins off a block, and he'll fall down at the 42-yard line. Another good run by Chambers. Fox has a couple of really good runners. You've got Abeda, you've got Chambers. Aid can run it. Tipton is a good runner as well. And then don't forget Thompson, the starting quarterback. They have a couple of pretty good offensive weapons. We get a timeout call here by Seckman, and we will take it as well. We'll be.
Forget everything you thought you knew about buying tires and hurry in and see the gang at Plaza Tire in Festus. Why? Because Plaza Tire customers enjoy Plaza Tire's lowest price pledge. Plaza Tire service will match or beat any competitor's total tire purchase on any comparable tire. Plus tires anytime with hundreds of tires in stock. No appointment necessary on tire installations. That's Plaza Tire, the quick change artist located at 301 Festus Center Drive in Festus.
Hi, this is David McFarland. At McFarland Travel, we are a full-service travel agency specializing in one-on-one service. We discuss your needs and desires, do our research, and provide you with options, all within parameters that you have set. When you book online, you do all the work and then give your hard-earned money to someone you will never meet and without fully knowing what your options are. Shop locally and book safely with McFarland Travel at 206 Main Street in Festus, or call us at 937-5679 or toll-free 888-440-5679.
2nd and 5 coming up for Fox Warriors. Tipton back under center. One receiver to the left. 2 tight ends, 2 men in the backfield. Tipton under center. 2nd and 5 from their own 47. They hand it off to Chambers up the middle. Pushed backwards, though, and he's going to lose a yard maybe. They might give him forward progress, and might have got it back to the line of scrimmage, but not much there. by Chambers. Seckman doing a nice job of swarming to the ball.
Yeah, they're doing it, like you said, they're doing a good job of getting to the ball, go where the ball is, but they're not trying to strip it. They're not trying to push him to kind of get that ball to pop out. And obviously Fox has done a good job to cradle that ball. But at the same time, Seckman, I haven't seen much effort on this drive for them to try to pop it out with 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game.
You're right, and you kind of like to see that. Sometimes if you go in there with the thought of trying to strip it, sometimes you don't make the tackle. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, you have to tackle first and get the ball second. 3rd and 7 coming in for Fox, and we get a timeout called by the Fox Warriors. And then, this is just, this is early season. We've seen this a lot. They go out there, they line up, they don't like what they see, and they call a timeout. It's just early season and not lined up properly. Maybe it was a situation that they didn't like to see. Like I said, it may be a situation where they didn't like what they saw from the Seckman defense there. But we've seen this a lot from Fox.
Yeah, and almost too much to where players might be even getting confused on what they're supposed to be doing, even when they thought they knew what they were supposed to be doing. So it could be confusing for not only us up here sometimes, but even the players. Maybe they're getting kind of loose.
There is 2:17 remaining in the game here. 28-21 is the lead for Fox. A timeout called by the Fox Warriors. They are out of timeouts. Seckman has 1 timeout remaining. Fox has the ball on the Seckman 43-yard line.
That may be a problem here in a little bit. Seckman comes back here. It may be a problem for Fox to be able to. They can't stop the game with the timeout.
3rd and 6 for Fox from the Seckman 43-yard line. Tipped in under center, flips it to Chambers, running right side. We get a flag on the play. They're going to throw him backwards and out of bounds, and that's going to get even worse for Fox. They lose it, and this could be a holding call, and it will be on Fox. So it gets worse for Fox. You lose yardage on the run. You lose 5 yards on the play, but it looks like Seckman is going to go ahead and decline the penalty and keep it 4th down and 10 to go.
Lots of decisions to be made here. Late in this ball game, Fox, no timeouts left. I think that's a good decision there by Seckman to decline that, to get it to 4th down. But, Fox has had a lot of good runs tonight. They've had multiple. I can count them up here for you, but they've had multiple, maybe into the double digits on 10 or more yards on runs. And it would be a piece of cake for them to get 10 yards.
So that will bring up 4th and 10 for Fox from the Seckman 47-yard line, and the Warriors will bring on the punt team, and we get a legal procedure here. Penalty from Fox. That was easy to see. Number 22, Austin Mayer, on the outside. Started just a little bit early, and you can't hide when you're out there by yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to get out of the way of the line of sight from the referees.
And so that will back them up 5 yards.
They're switching out players. Almost 3 or 4 players have left the field for Seckman and switching out.
So it will be 4th and 15. Fox punting from their own 48. The punt is away, and it's going to go straight out of bounds. And we'll see where they mark this off. They're going to mark it at about he's still walking, still going at the 26-yard line. And so that is where Seckman will start their drive with 2 minutes remaining. 28-21. Seckman has a chance to try and come back and win this game.
Well, they most definitely do.
At least tie it up anyway.
Yeah, they at least tie it up. But the big thing here, we talked about earlier, getting those big plays, no turnovers. Those are the 2 biggies. They haven't been that bad with penalties tonight on the offense. It's mostly been on the defense tonight for them. But on offense, it really hasn't been that bad for them. They've been pretty good.
We want to welcome you, those listeners who are listening in on J98. We want to welcome you in, and thanks for joining us. The situation right now, Seckman is at Fox. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Seckman has the ball, and they trail 28-21. Their quarterback on the run at the 30-yard line, continuing to go, and he's going to take it up all the way to the 38-yard line. A good run there by the Seckman quarterback, Devin McCoy. And just kind of continued to go. It looks like Fox was almost afraid to tackle him. There were 2 guys out there, but they just couldn't quite get him. Very elusive run.
Yeah, there was nobody open downfield either, Tommy. There was just nobody McCoy could throw to. For our listeners just joining us now here on Regional Radio, McCoy, only 1 time tonight as he had an incomplete pass. He is 7 for 8. He has looked awesome.
2nd and 3 yards to go for Seckman from their own 35-yard line. They put a man in motion. McCoy dropping back to pass, going to throw, and he hits Laughlin in the flat, first down and more from the 45, and he will be brought down, and they will pick up the first down. But the clock will continue to roll. 1:46, plenty of time still, though. Seckman down 28-21. 1:46. They do have a timeout remaining.
That's exactly what McCoy has been able to do. He's been sharp. He throws it right to the receiver. They're ready. They turn and they run. They get 5 yards after catches.
Jaguars will move the ball up to their own 46-yard line. 4 receivers out. They're spreading them out. McCoy dropping back, looking right, going to throw it, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, Brock Wingbermuley, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wingbermuley just not at all. It looked like he was ready at all. He just kind of jogging out there. Didn't seem like he thought the ball was coming to him, and McCoy just fired it over there. Wingbermuley not ready for that one.
A great crowd on hand here at Fox High School. Most of them have stayed. I think some people have gone home and tried to avoid the heat.
Maybe the traffic, too.
A great crowd here on at Fox, and they are staying for a great game. 1:27 remaining, 28-21 the lead for Fox. Seckman with the ball at their own 46-yard line. McCoy dropping back, looking right. They're going to throw it, and he hits a man, and it is complete to number 26. That is Randy Price. Is Seckman still without it? That was Seckman's first incompletion.
No,
wasn't it?
it's the second of the game.
Second.
Yeah,
okay.
they had one early on in the last quarter, but
Seckman gets it into Fox territory at the Warrior 49. 3rd and 5 to go. 2 receivers out. 1 man in motion. McCoy dropping back on a throw it to the right, and he hits a man. That is Jacob Stuckmeyer, the tight end. First time we've called his name today. He is close to the first down, and they're going to have to measure it, and it is. They're on that side of the field. A first down for Seckman. They continue to move it with 51 seconds remaining, and I'll tell you what, Stuart, these Fox fans are getting a little antsy.
Yes, they are, and they have every right to be with McCoy's dead arm tonight. He has been awesome, amazing.
1st and 10 Jaguars from the Fox 44. 51 seconds to go. McCoy dropping back, looking left. Plenty of time to throw. He threw it over the head of Lou Waiters. Lou Waiters went way up in the air to get it, but just off his fingertips and couldn't come down with it. Throw it a little bit high by Devin McCoy, and that stops the clock with 45 seconds to play.
Tense moments late here in this football game tonight here on Regional Radio. It's been a great game. 2 crosstown rivalries. Seckman from Imperial, Fox from Arnold, the red versus blue, C6 rivalry week right here on KJFF and Regional Radio. And it's been a lot of fun. We've been bringing it to you on MyMoInfo.com as well with the KJFF web TV stream. And the atmosphere has been awesome. And what a great ending this will be to this game.
2nd and 10 from the Fox 43. Man in motion, McCoy dropping back, looking left. Got a scramble, and he all off his hands. Had Wingbermuley wide open, and he started to run before he caught it. And Wingbermuley is angry at himself after that. Hands on the top of his head thinking, how can I drop that?
Yeah, this is making things very difficult for Seckman to be able to do something here. They've relied on this pass all drive. They only had 1 incomplete pass before this drive tonight, now 3 during this one. And most of them have been short. 5 yards here, 5 yards there, 11 yards one time here in this drive.
39 seconds to go. 3rd and 10, McCoy dropping back, scrambling, and he's sacked. He is brought down from behind the line of scrimmage. Can't tell who that is on the sack for Fox, but that will bring up 4th down for the Jaguars, and it will bring up 4th and long, I think, for Fox. That is number 17, Jacob Graham, the outside linebacker. And Seckman will take their final timeout, and a great place for it. This is tense moments here. 4th down, 10 to go. Seckman at the Fox 43-yard line, 31.5 seconds to go. Does it get any better than this?
It doesn't get any better than this. First week of high school football, and you've got a game coming all the way down to the wire. This is exactly what you want. The crowd getting into it. You hear the chanting and the clapping as well. We've seen actually a person carted off the field earlier in the game from Seckman. There's just been everything you can get in this game. The variety has been unbelievable, and the plays have been great. The atmosphere is awesome. It's a little muggy, but we're still playing football and we're still having fun.
Seckman with the timeout earlier in this game. You know, after Tyler Thompson went down, you were worried a little bit about Fox's offense. They're still able to move the ball with Tipton, but, you know, it's been that Seckman offense that has really come back here in the second half and have made a game out of this.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can to really get back in that positive column, and they really haven't done much negative things on offense tonight. Most of the things doing bad was on defense.
All right, here it is. 4th and 14 to go for Seckman. Ball at the Warrior 42. McCoy dropping back. He's going to scramble, still scrambling. He's going to throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. Fox will take over with 24 seconds remaining, and that will just about do it for this Seckman-Fox game. Seckman made it close, but just couldn't quite come through when it mattered there at the end.
Yeah, McCoy just couldn't find anybody open downfield. Everybody was well covered. Fox knew exactly what was going to happen. That's the only bad thing about when you're getting close down to the end of the game. There's really not much you can do about tricking the defense and what you're about to do. You obviously are going to be throwing it downfield. McCoy had a lot of pressure on him, more pressure than we've seen all game, really. He hasn't been flushed out of that pocket very much tonight. And right there, flushed out of the pocket, he was scrambling all over the field, couldn't find anybody open, and put the ball in front of one of the man downfield, and it just couldn't get to him. So unfortunate for Seckman, they just couldn't get things done tonight.
I think Fox is only going to have to kneel on it once, and that is going to do it. 19 seconds on the clock, but that is going to do it. And Fox will win this one, 28-21. 13 remaining, and Fox able to hold off a charging Seckman team right down there at the end. I mean, give credit to the Jaguars. They really did a nice job of making a game out of it, but fell just a little bit short, and that will do it. 0-0 on the clock. Fox Warriors have won it 28-21 on top of the Seckman Jaguars. The Fox fans love it. The Seckman fans across the way came out in force, and both saw a great game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. You couldn't ask for a better atmosphere. We got a new field here at Fox. You got flags all over the place. The spirit is here for football season, and you couldn't have asked for a better rivalry game between these two teams. This is probably, Tommy, one of the best red versus blue C6 rivalry games I've seen in years. I've seen a bunch when I was a kid, and I've never seen one this close and down to the wire as it went, and it was a lot of fun to broadcast.
And so we are going to go ahead and send it down to the end zone. And that will do it for us here from KJFF. And make sure you stick around and tune in. Tom Lively will have the end zone, and he'll have it the rest of the night. We'll be talking with coaches from all around the area. The final here from Fox, 28-21. Fox Warriors defeat their rival Seckman Jaguars. And this is 3 times in a row at least. I don't know how many years ago that goes back, but twice last year. And they started off again with this year. Fox defeats Seckman 28-21. Let's kick it out to the end zone for Stuart Millen. I'm saying good night for us, and stay tuned for the end zone.